All good.
All right. 1 second. Okay, good morning. We're live on YouTube. If you're listening now, obviously, or whatever you're watching, you'll catch us later on wherever we are. Good morning. Monday morning. Kirk Minihane show, whatever day it is. We are done. We have conquered Portland. We're back in Massachusetts, and we're making a little history today, or as I like to say, herstory today, Dave, because it's the most progressive show in America. It is a taco fiesta in here. Although I don't know, we can't make fun of women anymore in the Minifan world. We're all going to get canceled.
That's true.
I don't even know what to do at this point.
Yes.
Julie's here. She's back after her big appearance. She was up on stage twice on Saturday.
She was.
Killed it both times.
Thank you.
And Bri is here, who is one of the two people who did not get a job from Barcelona, correct?
Yeah, it's my big calling card.
Yes. Just like you and, what's his face? Patrick Ewing.
Yes.
Did not get a job.
Lukey Lunchbox. No.
What's that?
Lukey Lunchbox.
Lukey Lunchbox.
His other,
yeah, that's right.
His other alias.
I saw him. Where did I see him?
Rough
and Rowdy.
Rough and Rowdy. That's right. He walked down
Doug's.
the video game
Dukes.
guy.
Doug's?
Yeah, he got destroyed.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so good. So welcome. So the show. Were you at the show or no?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. So you're at the show on Saturday, and I have to say, the feedback's been unbelievable. I think it's the best show we've had so far. I think, Dave. I don't know. I mean, you haven't been all of them, I know, but
Yeah. No, I mean, the feedback was overwhelmingly positive. I didn't see any. Actually, I didn't see one bad tweet, actually.
I'm sure the people who negative tweet, but I don't care about that. But I mean, I think we had a plan. We actually executed it. There was very few scripts. We'll do the good first, the bad later, and the ugly last, I guess. First of all, the crowd was fucking wild. It was unbelievable. They're great. They're fantastic.
Yep.
We put a lot of work into it. It's weird. Like, I actually feel in my legs, like I still feel like I did when I ran the marathon almost. Like my legs, I was running this morning, my legs are still sore. I guess I'm getting older.
Yeah, I'm so out of fucking shape. I feel awful, too.
The hell did you do?
I was running around. Not
What the fuck are you talking
No,
about?
but just like all day,
You
like.
sat there the whole time.
No, but you can't think of the show. I mean, I was back and forth inside the venue all day. Excuse me. How many times you go up those stairs to the green room? How many times?
How many times I run up the stairs in a rehearsal and the show?
I'm saying, I know your effort level. I'm just saying.
Oh, wait a minute. I walked up the stairs a lot.
Don't call me out for like that day. Then just say I'm lazy and
Yeah, but
unhealthy
you're not.
or
But
whatever.
no, but that's not. You didn't put any physical exertion into it.
Are you talking about we were there from 10 a.m.
Yeah, you sat there the whole
11
time.
p.m. I didn't sit from.
It's not the whole show.
You think I was sitting at 10:30 a.m.?
I watched you. You're sitting a lot.
That was not true. We were setting up shit. We were going back and forth. Ticket booth. This.
Dave,
that.
you did a fine job
I'm not
producing the
saying-
show, but you didn't exert anything physically.
Well, then I'm very unhealthy. I did.
That's
first
true.
Of all, I did. Like if I had the steps thing on, I'll put it up on my Apple. Yeah.
What do you mean your steps?
You know,
thing?
remember the thing I showed you once where I was like, oh, if we could see that, maybe that would lead to some information.
Yes.
Yeah, if I go look at that right now, I bet I put in a lot of steps.
Good job. Putting a lot of steps. Anyway, so the star of the show is you.
That's not what I mean.
Anyway, so if you weren't there, you're not going to see. We'll release little parts. But I think we won't even say there's parts that got cut because maybe we'll release those as time goes on, I guess. But the show started with me in a casket. So I got brought down by a bunch of these Minifans and guys in top physical. I mean, we got the best. We got the best guys. The guy who recommended we had like weightlifters bring them down. Is that the guy we're going to talk about later? Or is it somebody else?
Which guy was that? Who recommended?
I don't know.
Yeah,
that was the guy we're going to talk about later. Was that the nice guy who was on stage like the whole time while we were rehearsing?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I like that guy.
I did. I loved that
Well,
guy.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Well, I do still. Yeah, it's a weird one.
He likes us, right?
He doesn't. Yeah, he does not think fondly of us.
And who
right
did he
now.
take it out on?
He took it out on me, but Alpha Dave did come out. So it's
is that
fine.
right?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. He was not Baby Dave after the
We'll
show.
get there. Okay. So, in retrospect, now that I think about it, we probably I actually thought this in the shower yesterday. Why didn't we just put the casket like basically like where Jon Stewart in The Putter was, without me in it, and then just carry me out there, put me down, and I'd be right underneath the screen?
I thought it was a good effect the way you did it.
I know, but
Yeah.
I thought I was going to drop.
You're such an asshole.
it-
You are an
just thought of
elite
it.
level asshole.
I swear, you never said this.
No, you never listened to me. Like you know that I can't really speak, so you zone me out.
So
when I try
it's
to
my
say
fault that you can't articulate a
You
sentence.
did not listen to. I said that. I gave
definitely did not.
I gave
You
you
definitely did
5
not.
backup
You definitely
options
did
to
not. You definitely
everything
did
during
not.
this
You definitely
stupid.
didn't. You didn't say that. No, but Dave,
the most unorganized walkthroughs in live eventing history.
First of all, it's disorganized. Secondly, I said to you, well, we certainly can't.
Kirk, I gave you every option.
Okay, I don't like when you say my name. So when it's so weird. Why would you say that?
But what
I
about?
don't think you've ever said my name before.
Remember,
I don't think so.
I don't think you've ever
Yeah,
said.
it felt weird. I'm sorry.
Don't
about
do that. It's just weird. I don't like.
It's like emotional week. I don't know.
So you did it, Julie. So when you walk backstage from the crowd,
Yeah.
it's kind of a weird, very cumbersome.
is.
It's an old building. You were in
Yeah.
there, so you kind of do this and that. Like, there's no way they were gonna fucking obviously carry me in a casket through that.
No.
So I was just thinking, well, you could have gone to the emergency exit without obviously an empty casket. We could have just put it back there, plot me there.
I mean, it
But
was
if you
perfect,
thought
though.
if you thought of it, then you thought of it. I don't want me. What do you want me to say? You get credit for thinking.
No,
of
no,
it.
no. I don't know why.
Maybe you should take some. Maybe
why
do an
did-
internal audit and say maybe if I articulate things better to my friend Kirk, then maybe then Kirk would say, Dave,
Well,
that's a good
John,
idea.
That's a John Stewart thing. That's a. I have a pattern.
I forgot to bring him back too. I realized that when I left. Did he fit in all right or no?
Yeah, he did. He was fine.
Okay, it was good to see him.
Yeah. No, we had a lot of suggestions, like going down the side would have been
That's
easier,
what I'm saying.
like that. all
Yeah,
that
but
stuff,
I don't even know if that would have worked. So I don't know.
I was
don't.
worried they weren't going to be able to get you up and over the stage because there seemed to be like a little hesitation once.
I have to. Yeah, right. So
They did their job though. I
They-
was
they
worried
did.
too.
Yeah.
So it was again, like we definitely had like a body type. So we went with the guys that were in the best condition. Anybody I know, TJ Hubbard. We had Bo Jackson there.
We did have Bo Jackson
Yeah.
there.
Mike Montante, who is like hideously out of shape. I think TJ Hubbard's in better shape.
Yes.
Ned Snark, who's in good shape, I think, for an
Yeah.
older guy. But again, he's elderly. McFuss Daddy, who weighs like 4 pounds. Who else?
Nipples.
Nipples, who I'll get to him later.
Justin, who just for some
Justin,
reason
who you didn't even, I watched the video, didn't even carry him. He's the
He
strongest
was
guy.
supposed to?
Yes.
he couldn't decide. Like he couldn't decide if he was supposed to like
Fucking
carry
weird.
it
I
or
don't even
not.
understand.
I know it was weird.
I take back that hug, by the way, when I saw it.
No, it was great.
No, backsies.
Oh,
So they're carrying me in there. So we did a rehearsal for everything. We did a rehearsal for the show. And they brought me down there first. It was fine with nobody there, but you could see it gets very narrow.
Yeah.
You walk in. And I said, I actually want to try it, see what it looks like. So we carried McFuss Daddy in. And McFuss Daddy weighs less than I do. And everyone was like struggling. I was like, oh shit, this is going to be tough. So it happens at the show. And it's so weird. So I'm like, my back is like this. So I'm watching these guys carrying me. And it's the closest I think, you guys might better know than I would. I felt like the way they were talking and the way I was being moved around, I felt like a woman having sex for the first time. Where these guys are like, well, if we move over here, it's like, does that hurt? Are you okay? Is it feeling okay? I'm going to gently push you over here. Don't fall. No, it's okay. Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Okay, I'm going to put you over. I was just like being moved around. I didn't know. I was like, is it happening? Am I up? Is it in? What's happening? And they finally moved me over and plant me there. We got it done, I think.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Dark,
so that was
but
fun.
awesome.
Yeah. So we figured out a while ago who provided the casket.
That was Advantage Funeral and Cremation. They are forever in our debt.
Are they okay? They're okay with us.
They were in love with us.
Oh, good,
Yes.
good.
Yep.
It was a nice casket.
It was.
McFuss Daddy, he's like, I think it's bigger than this house. He's like, I love this thing. You can close it if you want. Like, you're just sitting there. So that went well, and then we went to the music, and obviously No Exit 4 is the greatest. So
They are.
we had a great time with them.
they were great, actually.
They're awesome. They're just the greatest.
I'm surprised you have a voice.
Yeah, yesterday was a little hoarse, but Julie, I'm like an animal. I go, the energy level doesn't stop.
That's
like,
true.
I'm
It's true.
tremendous physical.
Virile,
I mean, the
for
greatest
sure.
living. I saw Bruce Springsteen a week ago today. I'm doing nothing but the Brave on Wednesday. I'm a better live performer than Bruce now.
I think
And
so.
Bruce was great. I hate to say it. He didn't play more in the USA now. He can't even he told me he couldn't handle it. He said, "Here's what he said to me. He's like, son, it's yours now." So I took it. I said, boss. He said to me, we got to meet, as you know, Dave, on Monday.
Yep.
He said that to me. So the music was awesome.
I don't think Springsteen's ever taken his pants off, unbuckled his pants on
Yeah.
stage, right? I mean, that was.
Well, I didn't
pretty-
unbuckle my
Oh, I
pants
was-
on stage.
That was very.
I was close to that, and I got the chills in a good way.
You got
Yeah.
the chills. I got the bang right in the eye. Jesus. I thought you were excited on Friday seeing Mike. God. Mike texted me too. He's very sore from his performance on Saturday. 6 steps he had. So, he was great. Everyone was great. The videos, I think, mostly all hit.
Oh, yeah.
It was one of the things, I think, one of the mistakes we made probably in the open that we did, which is a good mistake to have, is we probably didn't put enough pause in for crowd laughter and then to
Right.
be able to hear. It's weird hearing. So
Yep.
we'll work on that next time, which will be soon. We're going to do a live show on these big venues I'm going to say Dave's going to like hearing this. I'm going to say late summer, early fall.
Nice.
I'm going to do it again.
I'm good with it. I like that venue specifically.
Well,
I
you
know there's
fucked that up, which we'll get to, but that's fine, as always. But
Well,
what are the thoughts from
think
anybody? Hey, you guys were all there. What are your thoughts, criticisms? Well, we'll get to the bad first. Let's praise for him. This was a great Minifan night. The crowd was right when I got out of the casket, and they sang "Born in the USA" back the first chorus, and it was super loud. I was like, "Oh, all right, thank God, we're good. We're in good shape." We're all, and they laughed during the open, which I don't think you were 100% convinced the open was going to work. I know
it was
were.
awesome.
yeah, it was long. That was my biggest concern. I was like, this is long. Is it going to be a little too much for the live audience? I don't know. But
Right.
it definitely hit.
But I think it helps when there's a casket there and it's dark.
And that took forever though.
Forever.
And don't get me wrong, like it should have taken forever, but we didn't really plan for it. And the funeral music was long. Like that was probably a good. You were probably in there for what? You think that was 6
20
minutes?
Where in the
walkout?
Yeah, so they had me when you walk into the main building. When you walk into the arena, on the right, there's a room where they usually sell merchandise. So we're not selling merchandise for this. So they just put the casket in that room, and I waited for what, a half hour?
Probably.
I just sat there in the casket with we had the top security guy, I think in the business, right, watching me.
Oh, absolutely.
Nipples in front of the door. I literally walked in there, and Nipples was like this. And I was like, "What are you gonna do if somebody tries to open the fucking door?"
He's a funny guy.
So they brought me out. And that was the only time the casket had to be closed. And that is not a pleasant experience.
No, I can't imagine so.
And then Justin was all super serious. But then, so like, he didn't carry me at all?
No, he was kind of leading the parade, but it kind of looked good, I have to say.
Oh, it did? Okay, good.
Yeah, when he was coming down, I was like, oh shit, this is dark, but
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That just the walkout took so long that I thought the crowd thought we were fucking up because they were like yelling things.
Oh, is that right? I
yeah,
couldn't hear anything.
yeah. That's what I thought.
Like
the
what?
sense I got when the funeral music was just like 5 minutes instead of potentially 2 minutes or something.
Well, how long?
It just
How long was
stretched
it
on.
till they saw? If you were in the audience, how long was it before you realized that was happening?
After the music? I would say.
I'm saying bring the casket was being brought out. They even know until we got into the there was no
until
camera
until
on
that
it. I'm saying?
light until that light hit. We couldn't have a shot.
I didn't have a microphone in which I forgot.
Yeah.
And then Justin forgot to which I said to him 20 times. He forgot to speak before it, but that's fine.
There's no spotlight too, which I feel like was that was like
is
the
that right?
only. Well, right. I don't think there was
I
a
don't know.
spotlight following you not when you went into the crowd.
No,
there
it
wasn't.
couldn't. It couldn't hit you until you reach those steps.
Yeah.
With the casket. you're
Yeah,
saying?
which
is that right?
The audience in the
Yeah.
top wouldn't have seen.
That's
you
what I'm saying.
anyway.
Yeah, you could hear it. I knew something, but I didn't know where. First of all, my eyes were closed.
Yeah.
So I was dead, and I didn't know where I was.
Yeah.
They call name again. We did this last time with the fucking cross. We have this logic argument every single time. You and I.
Yeah.
Where you're like, well, you can just kind of walk through and then get on the casket, get in the casket.
You mean walk through to get to that room?
Yeah. And I was like, that's a bad. Like,
First of
I'm
all,
dead.
I obviously said
Yeah.
to you, I uttered these words. Creatively, you are 1,000,000% right. I know where your head is at is right. I'm just saying realistically, based on the
I
options
understand.
that we had.
That's how I had to do that. I had to take the elevator from the back down and kind of cut through. I cut
Right.
through some people and then just went
and
in.
it was
But yeah.
impossible to know whether or not people would see you at that point. Because,
Well, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, fine, whatever. Anyway, what else? Any other show thoughts, Dave? This is a big night for you.
No, I think everything for the most part went off smoothly. Clearly, some technical things that you test and they didn't go the way they should have gone because
Like
they worked
what?
before. Like the phone call, I worked 1,000,000 times in the beginning, and then
Oh,
it
with
wouldn't work.
Curtis and Dale?
Yep, and it wouldn't work when I didn't.
That's fine.
There was something else I fucked up.
It was Justin's speech.
Well, the Family Feud music at the end wasn't a great
Right,
That
'cause I
was
was still
funny,
playing
though.
and I didn't know, so that sucked.
But you blame Shane for that privately or no?
No, because I can't remember. I remember telling Shane to turn the music off. I didn't say to stop the music. I said turn it off, which is two different things in that world.
Okay, yeah.
And then the only other thing was when you wanted to call for things on the fly.
Yeah. That's hard.
Because
though.
my camera switching and the technology we were using, I didn't have the Jim Murray stuff. That was gone to me because we never talked about playing more
Who?
than two. Sorry, that was whatever stuff.
Ronald Reagan?
Yeah, Ronald Reagan. That's right.
So we kind of map it out sort of minute by minute, and we were the beginning took longer than I thought it would.
Yeah.
But then somehow we got like 8 or 9 minutes ahead of pace.
Yeah, I feel like when you came over, you got nervous. We were going too fast.
I'm not nervous, but I was just like, boy, this is strange. And then
Yeah.
we did a song with them, and then we were fine. But it was just, I'm not sure what, maybe something was way faster than I thought it was going to be. I don't remember. I have to go back and look.
Yeah, I think in the next one, I'd like a monitor to hear the whole show. That's what's weird. Yeah.
Whatever you want. Spare no expense.
Hey,
A
listen,
monitor? What do you mean? For what?
It's still tough to hear. It's like a weird. That was much better sound.
Yeah.
Let me say this for right now. sound quality at that live event was the best of any facility I've ever worked with in my life. I was very appreciative of
Agree to
everything.
disagree.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, we'll get to that. I mean, if this is really, I just, life's too short for me to deal with assholes.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be great if you had a camera crew following like some of the Minifans around, like at the after party events, because that's where some of
I
the
can't think of a worse idea.
there might be some lawsuits that come out of it, but
I know. Yeah, I'm good. Yes, sure. We can fund that if you want, Bri. I am not going to participate and wind up in jail for. What was that guy's name? Rick Solomon?
Oh, that sounds right. Yes,
that
that was
the
the
guy
Pamela
or-
Anderson
Girls
guy, right?
Gone Wild.
Yeah. I don't need
Girls
to.
Gone
Yeah,
Wild.
whatever it was. Yeah, I don't need to be privy to that. But yeah, but they were crazy this weekend, man. I mean,
yeah.
Forget the other Saturday night. The crowd was insane.
Yeah. Yep. I think you said it during the live show. The VIP was like way
Perfect.
smoother than
God,
last
it was so
time.
perfect.
It was
It was so perfect. Everyone was lined. It was exactly how I imagined it. No, just like one line where they were not allowed to move. Like it was almost like they knew. Just say like 5 words and then get the fuck out of here. Thank you for your money. Get the fuck out of here and go enjoy the show.
Right.
They were all very nice. You know, Julie was there.
Yep.
She was there with her cousin
2 of them and
your
my
husband?
brother.
Your brother. Yeah. Julie, I sent Julie the script for the Clemmer thing, which she did a great job with. And then I forget what it was. And then she texted me back something with a heart emoji. What was it?
You said it'll be fun.
It'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be good. You'll do a
And
good
I
job.
hearted it, and then I was like, "Oh, he's not gonna like that," and I unhearted it, and I didn't know it tells you that I took.
Yes, I saw it. You could have left it up. I mean, you were excited. You did a great job. What was that? Yeah, exactly. Were you nervous going on stage? You seemed ready to go.
Yeah, actually, no. And your energy made it so easy. I did better than I thought I was gonna do
did
because
great.
it was like passion.
Yeah.
I mean it too. Fuck Clemmer. So
Yeah, exactly. Fuck him. And that video, we should first of all thank everybody. Big Cat, Quigs, who produced that. That video was great.
Awesome.
so good.
All the guys at the beginning, the Dozen guys and the Chicklets guys, and Mutt and Polar did a video together that was great. Am I forgetting anybody?
Riggs.
All the people who
Riggs,
did,
of course.
there
yeah.
were some videos we didn't use, all of them.
Yeah,
Thank you for their efforts, for sure.
Yes, for sure. I'm forgetting somebody. Jeez. Principal Hackett weighed in.
Principal Hackett, yes.
Rico.
Rico.
A former fan of the show who helped us out, which is now why we're in trouble.
Of course,
his
as
video
always.
that you didn't want to play.
It's absolutely. I told you not to play it.
I know, and on the fly, I was like, let's
Fucking
stick
Yelp
to the
people, man.
rundown.
These Yelp people kill you every time. But yeah, I could not believe. I was just looking at video. Usually with my audience, everyone just bitches about stuff. So when everybody likes something, I'm like, something's good. As it turns out, things have gone wrong. But it was just weird, like retweeting people who were actually saying that it's just the best show they've ever been to.
Yeah.
Not even like
It was.
not our show.
it
Show.
was good.
So, what was your first experience in the whole cauldron?
I know. Talk about going in like head first.
Where were you sitting?
I was sitting with Ned.
Okay, was he on the
So-
floor? I don't know.
Yeah, we were like if you walk like in the middle of the horizontal line, we were like 3 rows back from where like the galleyway. Do you know
So if
what
I'm
saying?
looking out, are you on my left or my right?
If you're looking out, we were on your right,
Gotcha.
and then that back section, we were like 3 rows back from like the break.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's a good. I saw Ned at one point. I think when I was running around. Okay, yeah, that's a
Well,
good spot.
he carried William Dafoe.
What's that?
Jersey Jerry's probably gonna think it was really William Dafoe.
He probably will.
He does look a little. I said Robert, like a young Robert Redford, and he was very offended by that. And I was
Who?
like,
Ned Snark?
Why? That's
Yeah,
not.
I
A
don't know, I
young
feel
Robert
like he's-
Redford. He's like 60. Ned Snark.
Well, I know, but he was like Robert Redford's 83, and I'm like, well, not now, but
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah. So that's good. Yeah. Did you understand everything or no?
I understood a lot, as you know. I've done some research, but then Ned would like fill in the gaps,
Okay.
which was very gentlemanly of him. He wanted me
Yes.
to mention that on the show, that he was a gentleman, and he was.
Yep.
So,
Sure.
I was like a little disappointed though when you were saying like who has like the best nipples in the world, and you said Pam Anderson, which is true, but I was hoping there would be like a follow-up Bri Hunter joke, and then there was just nothing.
You were hoping I would use your name as a punchline?
Yeah.
I apologize. I didn't mean to get you in on the show. I did the best I could.
Can you imagine spending the weekend with Mike Montante? Like everything I saw, she was like with him. Like people were pointing out pictures, and he's like right behind
He's
her
an
every
absolute
time.
pig. I saw him. You know what he is too? He's a sweet, simple guy. Obviously, like
Yes.
we understand the story. We know what happened. Mentally, obviously, something went wrong as a kid. We know the deal with his mom. But like even at the rehearsal, so they came for the rehearsal for the casket thing. He just doesn't shut the fuck up. Like he comes on stage and I'm trying to do show stuff with you. Montante's like, oh, it's big. How's the capacity here? What do you think? Oh, geez, there's Ned Snark. Oh, yeah, Clemmer's movie podcast. I'm like, Mike, I want to. Shut the fuck up. And then Nipples, in the middle of the rehearsal, walks in with just like 2 random guys.
Well, I said that though.
Yeah, but they don't need to come in though. They don't need to be there.
Oh,
for that.
right. Yeah, that was yeah.
And like Justin said, he's like Nipples was just like walking around. You saw him like in front of the arena at like 3:00, and then Justin's like, he's like, oh, do you need me for something?
Right.
Like, well, all right, fine.
Yeah, that was a little weird. But
He likes to help.
I probably could have told them like just come in to help and then leave and then come back.
I don't even know. I don't think that needs to be defined.
I don't know. You know,
It wasn't
some of these
defined
people-
to me.
No. Well, you're okay. I mean, you're part of the show. Whatever. I mean, we think they were part of the video.
I think Matade thinks he is as well. I mean, I'm sure he was getting free beers all weekend like this one over here. Taking
was he
advantage
really?
of every fan that would offer or something.
Oh, Jesus.
You're talking about me?
I'm talking about Julie.
Yeah.
Oh my
free
God.
beer, Julie.
Julie was sauced on Friday night.
Was she?
You were absolutely. She came up to me and she was like, I was like, I don't want to participate in this conversation. Like, oh, great, you look great. Have a good time.
I kind of gave you. I didn't want to talk to you that much.
I don't know.
I met the whole group chat after the show.
What's that?
I spent the night with the whole group chat after the show.
You did?
Yes.
Where'd you go?
I went to a bar. The drinks at the hotel bar were fucking insane. The
I
prices.
just charge them. I don't care. So
I wouldn't do that.
I went with Steve across the street. Thanks to Steve also and Justin.
Yep.
Steve was great. Across the street to that bar at the top of the Westin.
Yep.
When I went in, there was all a bunch of people from the show there. So it was nice. We talked to everyone for a second. Then I got out of there. I was like, I'm good. I saw you at the hotel, and I was done.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, overall, I mean, like just an A+, total A+. I don't know if we'll top. I don't know how we can top it next time. We'll try.
Yeah.
We'll try.
And where are you thinking for where this one should be?
Good question. Yeah. It's a good question.
Yep.
I mean, we'll do one smaller one before that, one of those mail-in jobs. We just do the show. And then we'll do a big one, I don't
know how you're going to come up with another opening scene.
keep in mind, the entire show came from my mind. Like
Yeah.
the entire thing.
So
So
good.
I can handle it.
Well, I mean, there were a couple pieces of input that I gave you.
Like what?
It was literally the first time
Like what? Wait, no, what?
the walkout with the.
I know, but the casket was. You're right. Yes, the moving the cat.
I
Where
was
the
just
casket
trying
was
to use
physically.
that. You like overhyped that when I gave
Which
you
of
that
course,
idea.
is now you didn't want to happen. You wanted it somewhere else.
No, that is not accurate.
Anyway, who knows?
I wanted you to be able to be carried in there in an appropriate way where you could just walk. I would rather you walk around the entire fucking building.
What really hurt us was just that it was so narrow. That was
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
That was it. And we couldn't move the chairs, and they were big. Not that
Right.
big.
I
They
think
were
if,
fine.
if it wasn't so narrow, I bet they could have put you on your shoulder and did
That's
the
what
whole dance.
we had talked about.
Yeah.
And we had done that like in the hallway, but there it just becomes whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine anyway. But yeah, No Exit 4 was great. To say I got caught up in the moment, it was a fairly like, I have to say, graphic show, like sexual show.
So
Sex
good.
was in the air.
That's having an impact, I think, a little bit.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I was talking to some people after the
I
show.
saw a video at one point where I think I had so you don't remember? I think I had a belt around my neck.
Yes,
My
Yeah.
shirt,
choking yourself.
pouring water on myself.
Yep.
What is going on? I shouldn't be doing that.
Impulse takes over.
No more of that, right, Julie?
No, please, more.
No, I'm an old man. Bri doesn't. You don't need to
I
see
thought that was like an ode to what was it, Chris Cornell? That was like into erotic.
Yes, it was.
explosion?
What's the station? The Kill Bill movies.
Yeah.
Carradine. Yeah, I don't know. What you think had an effect? Were you? I saw you tweet about Dave. Were you aroused by it?
Oh yeah, it was.
you
Definitely,
were?
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely was.
Yeah.
I said to
Yeah,
my
we were all
brother,
open.
would, like when you were right by me, half naked.
What about YouTube? Let's get some followers.
What a moment.
No,
Yeah,
the
but-
sexual energy was like palpable. That
Oh,
night.
yeah.
It was very.
Of course, then there's 900 guys and 8 women, so that's probably not
Yeah,
helpful.
scary.
Oh, there actually were a lot of women there, and
Yeah.
a lot more. You can see it, so you can go through the crowd. There are women like Julie who are fans of the show, and a bunch of women on each bed. They're all very nice. You dance, you kind of see them, and then you see the husbands who are like staring at you, take pictures, and the wives are like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, what the fuck?" And they're all in the bathroom, and they're drunk. I don't blame them. It's like I think that's akin to like bringing a husband or a wife to a high school reunion. Like nobody.
No, but mine was a minor poll. I talked to 3 of like the
That is
wives.
a minor poll for
yeah,
sure.
I talked to 3 of the wives that have never listened to the show before, but loved every aspect of
Yeah,
it.
I did not experience that. I don't
No?
think that's true. I think they're being nice to you because
Really?
you're asking
Maybe.
because you produced the show.
I didn't see it. But
Yeah, if it was like some podcast I didn't know about. That's a weird night.
I think it was still just funny. Just like
Yeah, it was a
universally,
fun
it's fucking crazy.
I met a pair of swingers at the bar who were like KMS fans.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Name names.
Nipples and Mrs.
No,
Nipples?
I couldn't even tell you. I could describe, but
Yeah?
like she came up. The
I
wife
got that
was like
vibe.
gone, and she was like, he likes women, and he likes guys, and I like women. I'm
He
like,
likes
what the
guys?
fuck?
Oh, yeah,
I
That's what
see.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I see other people complaining about certain situations going on at the bars, but there was a woman that was very fucking handsy.
Oh, I can.
very
I
handsy.
can confirm. I will say this. Look. I understand the burden of fame. Yeah. At the VIP and the night before, I would just say my bottom was touched several times by women. Yeah. Several times.
I can't blame him for you. I mean,
Yeah.
you're a celebrity. But.
What? But that's the burden. That's what I'm saying. Well, okay, how about Mira
And I could see
Sorvino
taking
or-
advantage of Mike as well because he has some situational. That's a detriment to him that he can't see what's happening potentially.
Yeah, and he's got big hammers.
But to do it to me was inappropriate. If you,
I'm thinking it's probably that same woman from the Friday night, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who was absolutely obliterated. Which it's fine, but
Worse than me. Worse than.
way worse, like slurring, and so yeah. So that was the good. We'll get to the ugly, which we're sort of halfway to. I guess maybe late in the moment, but the bad is the show ends. Great show. People are going nuts. People are saying it's the best show ever. My tweets are blowing up. Da da da. And so I get back to the hotel and Colin's like, just so you know, like the people at the State Theater are furious with us, right?
Yes.
So
Which
what
I
happened?
felt bad telling you that, by the way. But I still have nervous energy at that moment, so I just needed to talk.
You put on a hell of a show, so I understand. Go ahead.
I was tired. So at the end of the show, our main contact also turned out to be basically the audio guy of the facility.
That guy.
That guy.
The gay, old guy with like the goatee.
No, not the old guy, the younger.
That's what I'm
guy.
talking about.
No, the old guy was the lighting.
I like that. That was a guy.
Was it the guy with the dreads who was on the stage? Is that who you're thinking of?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's an audio guy, but he's not the main.
Oh, he's
guy.
I liked him.
Okay,
You're
he's
talking about the guy who we were communicating with, the younger. It was showing us
with the hat and everything.
with the casket and stuff, like all that back there.
Correct, I believe.
Oh, he turned out to
the
be
nicest guy in the world. Like, and
You still feel that way?
I actually do feel he's the nicest guy in the world. He's just off on this one, unfortunately. But
So he's in charge of the audio?
the whole facility, basically.
whole facility.
But audio is the premier thing that he's thinking about. in
Okay,
that experience.
so go ahead.
Yeah. So the
show's over.
Show's over. I am everything's in my car. I go back up there to find him to profusely thank him because everybody, him included, was amazing helping the day of this event.
Well, somebody took my parking spot.
Besides that person,
I had to walk
that was
across the street. I had to walk in that snow, in that rain. My shirt was absolutely soaked with sweat and water. Somebody poured water all over my head. I don't know who did that. So then it was disastrous with Steve. But go ahead.
So I thanked him profusely and said more nice things. Than I
You were
probably ever
expecting
said
a
to
great
somebody.
response.
And I was expecting a great response, and he said like that something along the lines of like that would mean something if you guys didn't say the sound quality was awful here.
Okay.
And I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? And he goes, that video you played, and it still did not register to me.
I didn't know what you were talking about when you said it to me.
It's nothing registered. And he goes, that video you played when you were doing the review, the Yelp review.
Right.
And I literally said, are you talking about the video that we recorded a week in advance discussing an event that had not already happened?
What did he say?
And he said, yes, that video. That video said basically I was bad at my job.
Okay. So we're done with the State Theater, of course. Like I don't deal with cunts. Like life is too short. It's just too short. Like no.
Don't you think that's such a...
Nope. Send the check. We gave you a nice night. We pumped you full of booze. We ruined your urinals. Now,
Yeah.
ruin some speakers.
Don't say that. Send the check, idiot, and shut the fuck up. You just cost yourself another sellout, dummy. That's what If you're going to be that sensitive, I just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
I just don't want to deal with it. I mean, that's insane behavior.
It
No,
was...
they made a ton of money.
Trust me. They made a lot of money that night, which is fine. It was a great venue. I love the venue, but I am not going to do that. I'm not doing that.
couldn't be reasoned with.
Well, then forget it. Fuck them.
One of the wildest parts of the entire thing is, first of all, they weren't even talking about the State Theater. He was saying the sound quality was bad because of Dave Cullen in the
Right.
video. However,
You're dealing with a guy who's never used to criticism in his life, probably because it's you can't explain to him what the show is. It's a parody of an idiot who does stupid Yelp reviews, doing a stupid Yelp review about a show that hadn't happened yet.
right.
It's just you can't. Why
when you
even,
say
why
to
even try
him-
to reason with this person?
But when you also say to him, the most interesting part
I'm
of
not
it.
seeing Alpha Dave here.
No. I said to
Did
him,
he show up or no?
I started getting like a little bit more intense as I was like, you also understand that nobody fucking heard it because the host of the night made the entire crowd boo over the
Right.
entire fucking
Right.
video.
What did he say to that?
So if you heard it, you might be the only person in the room.
What did he
Yeah.
say to that?
He still said,
Well, then
that,
forget
like,
it. Would you go back to that? Forget it. Forget it.
There's a lot of venues.
There's a million. We'll go somewhere else. We'll go sell it somewhere else. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to be that sensitive about it, I don't know what to say. Like, it was a great venue. The people there the entire day were awesome, super helpful. I can't recommend enough if somebody else wants to go there. I'm not going to go there anymore. If this guy's going to be sensitive, forget it. Just forget it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
they,
was
they
cool.
over-delivered. Like they just
Totally. It was a
fundamentally-
great. I told you it was better than the Wilbur.
Yeah.
Way better. They were great.
The VIP, like the way they handled
Awesome.
that, they
Awesome.
They didn't have,
Professional.
I don't think they had to do
10
that.
out
They
of
did.
10,
Yep.
12 out of 10. But if he's going to be like that, I don't want him to feel uncomfortable either. So forget it. We'll go somewhere else.
Exactly. Yep.
You know, if he's going to be cunty about it, then I don't. It's a joke. The whole thing's a joke.
Well, if he hated you after that video, he's definitely gonna hate you after he hears like this soundbite. Now that we've
Well,
deemed
yeah,
him
good.
a cunt.
Well,
so.
yeah, I mean, no, that's okay. But I mean, believe me, their lives will go on without me doing one show there. They have a million shows, and they'll all sound great. It sounded great.
Yep.
He did.
did.
He did a great job. Does he need to hear that?
Maybe.
Is he the biscuit?
I
You
tried
wanna
to.
come in,
I
roll
tried
around,
to
I'll
tell
rub
them.
his belly and throw a biscuit at him. Like what? It's your job. You did it. Congratulations. Like
Right.
I don't. I did mine.
Yeah. Well, I went and said to the other sound guy who was on the stage with us the whole night.
That guy, the guy I like.
The guy you like, I said the same thing. And he was like, this was phenomenal. This was a
of
great night.
course.
Thank you for the compliments. Blah,
So
blah, blah.
what's that guy's name?
The one you like or the one
Oh,
you
I
don't?
dislike.
His name is Kyle.
What's his first name? Kyle.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Well, so Kyle, I'm sorry that.
That's what I said. I
I'm
literally
sorry that DEC did a video mocking himself from something that he wasn't at, and he recorded it a week before it happened, making fun of my producer, not you. And I'm sorry you did a great job.
that no one could hear.
Yeah, sorry. Like this is what I mean. Like people just don't.
Exactly.
People have no
bizarre.
idea. People, it's just Anyway,
No
so
sense of humor.
that's too bad. So you ruined that one.
Yep.
Because I said to you, nothing. I appreciate DC trying. I actually thought he did too. The second one I thought was much better.
Right.
But I thought we were at the time of the show. We just done the video, so video after video. I was like,
Yeah.
And you're like, put it in. I was like, sure, okay, put it in, and then
It's a,
now we're never going to State Theater again because of you.
That's I've been thinking about that decision. Yeah.
Idiot.
To me, it was like my mindset. There was so much fucking shit going on and all these elements that I'm like, I just figured stick to the rundown. I don't know why, but
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not a big deal. But I mean, I don't care. We'll go somewhere else. I mean, I like going new places anyway. I don't know where we're going to go next.
Yeah.
What do you think?
The fans I was talking about were clamoring for Rhode Island.
They want Rhode Island.
Yeah. Yep. Some of those venues are a little bit bigger, but
Like how
they're
big?
nice. I think the Performing Arts Center in Providence might be 3,000.
Yeah, I want
That's
to do
big.
3,000. I'd say
Yeah.
2,500 is probably.
Is the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want an intimate experience. That gets to me to be. No Exit 4 is Rhode Island. That's their home.
Yep. Yep.
So maybe we should give them one.
Okay.
Where else is there? Do we know? Is anybody? You're not from Rhode Island, right? No.
I mean, it's closer to Brooklyn.
What's that?
It's closer to me in Brooklyn.
Oh, good. Well, then we should do that then.
Oh, yeah, please.
We caught Julie with like an hour's notice before she was headed to the airport.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're just here just to be here. But you're flying out today?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Bri, where are you from?
Jersey.
Oh, you're from New Jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you tried out for Idol and then were you gone in like a day or so? Were you the one that lost the thing?
Yeah, it wasn't. I was in there for like max an hour. I was on camera for about 10 minutes.
Was it the spin thing that Clemmer almost lost?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Then you were gone?
Right, and that's how the whole like KMS Bri Hunter crossover happened.
Oh,
was
'cause of
because everyone
Clemmer?
wanted Clemmer off.
Right,
so.
right. There you go. Huh.
What a world.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Any other negatives out of that? I mean, from the venue. No, we're good?
No, I think everything else was perfect. Yeah.
So good.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it went well. I'm just glad. I am glad it's over. All day we were kind of like, because we then also shot. Mike did a good job, but those shows are hard for Mike.
Yeah.
They're just hard for Mike. It's just the sound is weird, and obviously the sound quality wasn't great at the theater. No, but like it's hard for him, and it's because then it's just because then I'm interacting with Dave back and forth. It's not
Yeah.
like Mike's sitting there or there, so it becomes difficult.
Yeah. It was a weird. I wondered from the crowd perspective, the visual of Mike in that
He looked like a
chair,
prisoner almost.
which we talked about before the show a little bit, but we just didn't have.
Mike became like the RA though. He was a fan favorite after a while.
he did.
He was getting the crowd sympathy.
Yeah,
but that day we shot a couple things with Mike. We did a video I don't know if I
Was
talked
that the
about
Mrs.
this.
Nipples video?
No, we did that. We shot that over there.
Oh, okay.
With Nipples. That was probably 3 weeks ago, maybe.
Yes.
I remember walking back here,
least.
and Nipples was giving me, in full detail, his drive to South Carolina. He was going to do the next day, like in detail.
love that.
Like, yeah,
For a
like
golf
every
trip.
left and right. Yeah, I was like, do you think who cares? So, we did something with Mike and Shane outside in downtown Portland, where he was asking random people if they were aware Christian Arcand takes it in the ass. But it was so windy that it just didn't sound. It wasn't Mike or Shane's fault. It was just super windy. We should have filmed it somewhere maybe indoors there. I don't know where we would
Yeah,
have
gone
done
to
it,
the
though.
bars that were up, but then it probably would have
And it's
been
like loud
Minifans.
there, and it's like not, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's we did the Gotcha Geary videos. If you were there,
Those
you'll
were
know.
good.
Yeah, we did 2 of those. We did those that afternoon. Obviously, it was in the green room, my green room there, and then we did it across the hall, right?
Yes.
Because the band was rehearsing Ain't Talking About Love, I think, and it was super loud, so we recorded that there. So it was good to get Mike involved. What was that? Gotcha. Yeah, so that was gotcha. And I appreciate it because he flew out yesterday, right?
Yeah, like 7
Yes,
a.m. You
7
said.
a.m.
Yeah.
He and Albert are there right now.
Yes, they
Good
are.
for them.
Yes.
I was like disappointed though that I didn't get a chance to meet Blind Mike.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
It's
well,
a thrill. I
It was
can't-
a thrill.
Yeah. Oh, it's exciting.
It was for me.
The guy is, yeah, it's incredible.
Well, and I feel like I've thought about this at the show. I was like, he obviously can't see, and I felt like instead of shaking his hand, I was going to let him like cop a feel a little bit, like
Okay.
a human braille board, because I was
True.
like, Montante's in here like talking about it, and he doesn't even know what it's like. So I wanted to be like ADA compliant, and I was like, oh, if I meet him, I'm gonna.
You don't think Mike knows what it's like to grab a breast?
Well, no, I'm just saying mine specifically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I think Alba has breasts. I think.
Yeah.
I
I've
don't
heard
know.
she's a
so.
beautiful woman.
Who's that? Alba?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's lovely. Yeah, yeah. They're probably enjoying the wherever. Where are they?
Bahamas.
Okay. Are you keeping an eye on?
Oh, he went right to
I just have a
vacation.
good memory.
Okay.
I watched every minute of that show. I don't take pictures or video, and I did what you said. I wasn't drunk.
You didn't drink at all?
I drank a
She
little,
certainly
yeah.
did.
What was that, Dave?
I said, oh, she certainly
Oh, you
did.
saw her after?
Oh, yeah.
Sauced?
Hey, listen, I took advantage of it as well.
How were you drunk too?
Wasn't drunk, but they were just feeding me. They kept buying me beers, so I loved it. Yeah.
How hungover were you Saturday morning?
Saturday morning,
Yeah.
I have this problem where I don't get very hungover.
Oh, really?
Which is bad.
Because it was early and you were like feeling it, and I was like, "Oh God, this is."
I had like 2 IPAs back to back. That was a bad move.
Okay.
I didn't think you were coming. If I knew you were coming,
You can do whatever you want. It doesn't bother me. You drink if you want. It doesn't matter to me.
But yeah, I also had a really hard work week. I was in a bad mood before
Yeah.
I went out. Like I was stressed.
Okay, so it was a good experience for you then.
Oh hell
good.
yes!
Good.
Nipples introduced himself to me on Friday. I sat next to him. I didn't. He's like, "You can sit here," and he's
Jesus.
like, "You're Julie," and I was like, "Yeah." And he gave me his real name, which I don't remember. And then like 20 minutes later, his wife's like, "I'm Mrs. Nipples," and I'm like, "Wait, that's Nipples? Not what I was expecting." No, I thought someone younger.
Who was that, Dave?
The only person I do this to you.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's
okay.
been a bit.
Good morning.
Hey, it's Jimmy from the State Theater.
Oh.
Dave, the audio guy. Dave, I appreciate you taking this call and not putting me on the air. Listen, I had some second thoughts.
Honey. Go ahead, Jimmy.
You know, I know I screwed up and like shot my mouth. Do you think Kirk would consider coming back? Like, because we can't afford to not have a show like that. Like, and now my bosses are gonna get mad. Like, I know I'm just an audio stupid fucking moron from Maine.
Well, Kyle, I think your name is. I don't know. Well, you are on the air, Kyle. I should say you're the producer. My producer Dave called. My producer Dave Conley probably didn't do his job. He should have informed you of that when he picked up the
Yeah,
phone.
Dave wouldn't be stupid enough to screw anything up.
No.
Audio wise.
No,
So,
certainly not.
well, do you think? Can you consider coming back? We can't afford not having you.
Well, I don't know about your audio, Kyle. I would say I'll think. I will consider it, Kyle. For you, I will consider it.
All right, thanks. Yeah, like I said, I mean, you're podcast Jesus. Like,
That's true.
I know a lot of people getting into religion recently, especially in this area. Like,
Kind of sad to see,
sure.
really. But yeah, it's sort of sad to see. Kyle, on Twitter, Kyle, you're not the kind of guy on Twitter who puts out like daily messages of affirmation, are you? You're not. We're not getting that sad, are we?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay. All right, thank you, Kyle. See you later, buddy. We'll think about it. Back in the fold.
There it is.
Great video by him.
Yes, that was funny. That was good. He did a good job. What else show related before we get to the controversy, which I sort of want to avoid, I guess, in a way. I also don't, but go ahead.
Yeah. Show related to the live show. I don't think there's much else. Steve was fantastic.
Steve was great. Did you see him hit his fucking head on that thing on that video
Yes.
that he tweeted out?
Wild.
Unbelievable.
wild
He
bow.
has no control of his body.
Taking a bow
He's
there.
very lanky.
He banged his head on that thing up there. I think it was a speaker, by the way. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of did that weird bow, and then, yeah. But
He slipped on popcorn.
Yeah.
What was the
I saw
pop? Was
that
it the one
too.
I did? The one I
Yes.
had? Oh, okay.
Like if you watch the video, he steps right on
Oh,
it
is that
and
what it is?
slips. Yeah.
Okay.
He was in a zone. Like he was.
He was so happy to be there.
Yeah, he was-
He misses it, loves it. We went to lunch. He was so happy. He said he's going to hang out with Minifans after the show. He's talking to people.
I can't believe it. I thought he hated them.
You miss it when you're gone, though. That's the thing. Like, imagine, Dave, if you just left and then there was a live show and you weren't really. Steve was part of it. Imagine you just weren't part of it.
Right. Yeah.
It stinks.
But he was a major part of that, which is good.
That
Yeah.
shirt was awesome.
Because that video that
That was a beautiful shirt.
that video that Shane posted with the
Doll?
with the doll, he was behind the stage. He was doing that, like trying to make us laugh during
was
the
he during the
show,
show?
like fucking
Okay.
that doll. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was the doll's name?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Oh.
I just know it was from Tony's Fuck Doll Emporium.
That
Well,
doll.
yes.
That doll got
Absolutely.
trained.
Yeah.
My
Dave, I
God.
can't believe he did a good job with his micro penis with the doll.
You did. Oh, that was the other thing. Is you were supposed to stop the show with your microphone and say, I don't know if did you do that or not, and say, Kirk, I wanted to dance with somebody as well. Remember we went over that.
No, we just went over just Kirk. Oh, I did say that. I did.
Oh,
You were
yeah,
out in the
was-
crowd.
I might have been up top.
And
I was actually
and I was nervous to do it because I was like,
because all of a sudden I brought somebody on stage and I ain't really
But you never
cared.
told me like a mark. You never. I figured you would have been back on the stage, and then you would have like looked at me or something. But you
I
were
felt
up
bad.
there.
That guy's. I like that guy. I like all of them though, except for guys. That guy I like with the long hair who sang that.
Yes.
He's a nice guy. He did a good job. I wonder if he was like, what the fuck? Probably
Yeah.
not. I think they're all aboard.
Well,
with
he's the
this.
one who came on over to me and said, "Is there a way we could do an original?" And I was like, "Maybe if we have enough time."
Oh, he did.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I felt bad.
I mean, I don't mean. Should we have?
No, not this. We didn't.
The Wilbur we did.
The Wilbur, I feel like we had to.
If you're there, right? You guys are you ladies are both there. Do you want to hear that one spot that was sort of an open spot? Did you want to hear a Tom Petty song or one of their songs?
I
You
mean,
want to hear I think you want to hear a song everyone's going to sing along
Yeah, I was
with.
just gonna
Great.
say.
Such a great moment.
Because they did that last time. Because I went over that because we did the first show. I said, "Can we do Mary Jane? Let's do Mary Jane."
Yeah.
Because then I get to go up again, which I do think people like.
people love that.
So you go up, they go crazy. I do the thing. I stand on. I wanted to see if I could. I told you this before the show, from the banister there to like that. I don't know if you saw they had like a closed what is that
Balcony?
balcony thing that wasn't nobody was there.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if I could jump from there to there. Or not.
Oh my
I don't
God.
think I could have. I don't think I could have made it.
Like, while
'Cause
you
I
were
did
up
it basically at
there-
the Wilbur.
You were not serious.
There
when
was
you
a
brought
couple
I was.
times that I was holding my hands up like this, like as if
Oh,
I could
yeah.
catch
I was
you.
thinking
but
about
I
it.
was
A little
scared.
scary.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
I was fine. I was thinking about it.
No, no.
Well, we were doing during the rehearsal because I was like, if I jump from there, and Ned Snark was like, you're gonna break your legs. I was like, well, no shit, Ned. Like it's a big fall, but like, do you think I'll die?
No, you would. I don't think you would.
I
But
don't think so either.
that's not good.
We had
either.
the casket right there. We could have just wheeled
That's
you
what
right
that's
out.
what I said to the
Yeah.
guys. I was kind of like, it's already, we're already done.
I was like, it's a good thing Kirk doesn't drink because that looks dangerous. Like,
Well, I also don't realize I'm doing it. I'm like, there are also people that don't like me, and everyone's drunk. One guy just be like, fuck it, and push me off.
I
and
know.
sit
Yeah.
through it.
Yep.
That's what
Good
I
to
was
know.
worried with. The drunk
give
people would
anyone
like bump
ideas.
into you. We'd go
Yeah.
sailing over the edge.
But instead, you get all these handsy broads. You get all these crazy guys. You get, I don't know. It was a wild scene, but it was a good show. Great show. I'm very, very proud. Dave, you did a good job. Even Steve said you did a good job. You
Yeah,
tweeted it.
I know. Remarkable.
how
to see.
hard was it for Whitney to say that you were articulate and good?
That's my only direction. Was like, you have to just make it seem like he's the greatest producer in the world.
He didn't look.
How
like
hard was it for you to? How much RA stuff did you have to edit out of the video?
I edited a lot of every video anyway, so I wouldn't single out RA, and that's
Okay.
why. Yeah.
Okay. He didn't make the cut. I'm just saying.
He didn't make the cut. Well, visually he did, so he's a part of it.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah. And Biz and Whitney Whitney's a part. Whitney's gonna be here next week.
Yep.
And he and I had that thing with Biz as well, so it kind of tied into it.
Yes.
But I still think
Good job to Big Ev too, by the way. And
Well, here's the backstory with that. So we do that match the other night. We had that huge fight. I don't know if you saw it, Bri. We had this huge fight. Super.
yep.
I mean, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
super personal toward me. I thought I took the high road, but and then well, I did. I thought so. I believe it. Things I didn't mention. The match ends. Jeff already knew this. They Rico and who's on my team?
John Rich.
John Rich. Jesus, sorry. John Rich and Rico are off. And then I said to Jeff, all right, let's tell these guys this. I'm like, yeah, we have to do this video where I just killed myself at this thing. They didn't even know. This was after the
I was
fight I had
thinking
with
that
Ev. And then they filmed it. They did a great job. It was kind of longish. and the third guy, Reegs, kind of talked a little bit. It wasn't his fault, but he's not really.
It was all like improv.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I texted him yesterday, and thanks to Evan and Reegs and as well. But I said to Jeff, it was a funny line when Jeff was like, "Yeah, Kirk killing himself. How big was that for the that kind of funny. So that was good.
That was good.
But yeah, that was funny. I mean, it's just the whole thing was nuts. So anyway,
Was that like a serious beef though? Because like it seemed like it was like jokes, and all of a sudden it took a turn.
I think
and
he's
it
a
seemed-
super serious guy.
Yeah.
Like he does not. I mean, like for me, I'm taking it seriously while I'm in it. I take trivia seriously, as stupid as that is, but like it's not a big deal. He goes from like like I said, there's no humor there. So I think he's very. I don't know why he's that worked up about it. I don't know, but I like him. I'm glad he did it. I thought he was funny in it, so I appreciate it. But no, I'm not on my end. Anything else going on in our world before we get to any other stuff?
In our world.
Yeah. Oh, we should talk about BetterHelp first, I suppose.
There you go. Middle of the
BetterHelp
show.
is with us. Is it the middle of the show?
I believe so.
It says here it must be the middle of the show. All right, the show is brought to you by BetterHelp. Look at that. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process. How's your dad? Any therapy with your dad? Any progress on that?
No, I'm gonna see him in like 3 weeks. So.
You see him in 3 weeks. Okay.
But no, I've talked to him a few times. Definitely not.
He's not coming here. You're going to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always how it works, right?
Yeah, he can't really travel. It's hard.
Yeah.
He has all the cats and the
Oh, sure.
dog.
But they're all dead, though, right?
No, only one.
Oh, okay.
And like
okay.
he didn't kill the cat. It was a stillborn, and he just couldn't bury it.
Okay. What was that, Dave? What's going on with your parents, Bri? Divorced?
No, together. We don't really speak though.
Why is that? Because of the choices you've made professionally?
Yeah, amongst other things. So
Well, what
we're going
else?
through a bit of a rough patch
Why
right
is that?
now.
You have some mental health issues, I've been told.
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Who's sharing? Is it Montante? Because everyone's like,
I can
anyone
tell you,
knows my
I have
business.
never in my life had a conversation with Montante off the air, ever, not for 1 second.
He's like Bo Jackson, playing two
No.
sports.
Colin talks on the phone 5 times a week. I don't talk to him.
do.
What
What
do your folks do professionally, if I might ask?
My dad, I don't even know how to describe it. He works for, I don't know if I can even say it. Because he didn't even want me using my last name like publicly because he didn't want to be associated
Well,
with me.
what world is he tangential? You don't have to no specifics. I'm not asking him for his address.
He works in like the aeronautical
Okay.
industry.
Okay. And your mom doesn't work? Does work?
Yeah, she's an interior designer.
Okay, so there you go.
I thought she was going to say he's in business with Nesson and John Henry as well. You never know.
Oh, we'll get there.
You
believe
never
me.
know.
Oh my God. What issues do you have mental health wise?
That I know of. No, depression. I have like ADHD.
Okay.
So if anyone's like wondering why I'm fidgeting the entire time, what else? I haven't really been tested for anything else. Have you been evaluated? Like actually evaluated? Mm-hmm. I feel like I should go, but I've been dragging my feet.
I mean, you should. I mean, yes, you should go. I'm reading a BetterHelp read. You should do whatever you can for your mental health. I
Yeah.
think yes, including BetterHelp. You go to BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 today. You fill out a brief questionnaire. You get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Visit BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 today. Get 10% off your first month. BetterHelp.com/Kirk today. There you go. 10% off your first month right now. Our great partners. We thank them at BetterHelp. I don't think they sponsored trivia the other night. I don't think Ev got them to sponsor that one, but we thank BetterHelp.com. By the way, the only person who didn't send a video per request was Brandon Walker.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you asked.
That's the
him.
second show in a row.
Really?
So see you later.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. See you later, Brandon.
Not a good.
Not good. That's fine.
How about that childish tweet by Montante, by the way, of asking for a ride? That was
Oh, I
something.
didn't see that.
You didn't see that? I guess.
I think I muted him.
Oh, smart call. That was
Yeah,
a
it's just
smart
too much.
play.
It's just stupid. Like it's not. I don't even not whether you agree or disagree. He'll tweet just dumb political things.
Yeah. So apparently the person who was supposed to drive him home was hammered the night before and slept in or whatever,
Strange,
and
yeah.
he's just tweeting out like asking for a ride home, like if he's like
Was he the incredible
23 years old or something like that? Yeah. It's just
Was he friggin' What, Bill Bixby at the end of the Incredible Hulk? He's like hitchhiking from town to town.
yes.
Yes.
Well, I don't understand. What? How, he's like.
I know.
31.
Sure he is, but like, that's sad. Oh, loser, fat loser. Did he get a ride back?
He did, but that is so
Weren't you
weird.
staying with him or no?
No,
Oh, you
no.
are. I don't know. You guys are friends. I don't know.
No, yeah, we were not staying together.
Okay.
I didn't even want to like ride up with him. I was afraid he was going to make me work the rest stops on I-95. So
That's
I was like, I'm just
unbelievable.
going to go by myself.
Yeah, I walked in this morning. I saw him. He had his Cadillac. He had his watch. He's like, you better get that bitch out here in an hour. So I don't know.
What's worse is he made a joke about renting me out for 20 minutes. And I was like, 20 minutes? Like, that's not how, like, I mean, how low value am I? He's like, 20 minutes.
I don't think his
$10.
Minifans could last an hour, though.
He's known you digitally for like a week.
No, he's a loser.
And he met you in person once.
Creep. If you didn't know, how old would you say he was? If you just didn't know who he was and you saw him. 55?
No.
I was
45.
45,
I don't know.
yeah.
What I thought was strange though was that looked like there were like 8 fans that all could be his brother. Like if you line, remember I said that to you? If you line them all up together.
They all look this. They're all fat and like kind of balding and just drunk, and they're all to me, they're all the same. I see them in the VIP line. It's just another sort of insecure, like you have like the guys who are like the mental health guys who are like, you're the greatest. Thank you so much. And then
That's sweet.
yes, and they bring their wives, or you get the guys by themselves, or you get the fat drunk guys who are like, I'm not afraid of you. I'm like, all right, just take the picture, whatever you want, I don't know, but we like Montante. So we got home.
Yes.
I believe so.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
He texted me yesterday too, and I was like,
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean he texted you?
well, he was like, "Are you alive?" And I was like, "Yes."
You texting with this guy now?
I don't know.
What a strange.
I got a wellness check as well on the train.
October 31st, 2024, Dave. This is what I'm saying. See you later.
Yep.
Hello, Maine.
Yep.
Goodbye, Minifan world. These losers.
No.
Yes. See you
No,
later.
I was talking about that on the train with my cousin. I was like, "Do you think he really is going to end? He seems to love it."
I'm having a great time. Yes, it's going to end. It's going to end. Your life will go on. You have other wonderful, great podcasts to listen to.
I don't really like anything else as much.
What are you gonna do though?
I can do whatever. I'll write.
But you're a rock star.
Yeah. Rock stars now are starting. They're starting to age more gracefully now. I don't know.
I mean, look at Bruce.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. He's
Mutt got a good pop at the
yeah.
live show. Maybe he could take over the Kirk Minihane show.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's always
It's not the
right on.
same.
That's always worked in the past. He's followed me on the show.
No, I think
there'll
it should
any
be
issues at
Kevin
all.
from Bristol.
Yes, absolutely.
Are the lines creamed up?
It's the only line I gave him. I didn't even want to. How long were they in here for? As you know, I was literally gone in like 2. I couldn't watch it.
I don't know. Only like 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
How uncomfortable was that?
I've had better like.
Did you have
days
lunch
in
with them
my life.
after?
No, I didn't do that.
Are you sure?
No. Nope.
Okay. What else is going on?
Would you like to talk anything about this Curtis stuff, or do you want to keep it all live show? Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's done. Like I said, people kept asking me. That's the question I might have got asked the most. And I was like, well, I think he got through it. There's that day, I think I said the show. There's like that 3rd or 4th day of these things where it's like, well, and then he kind of got through the fire, I think.
Yep. Yeah.
I think she bailed him out huge.
Just by screwing around with it.
Yes.
Well, it bailed him out, but it brought it more attention. It just
Well, the
didn't make him
apology
in
brought
trouble.
more attention because
Yeah.
she had to respond. I mean, she had to do something after the apology. But imagine, like I said, if she put up a picture of her mom,
Yeah.
it'd be like, my mom was an immigrant. Like, this is still happening. He'd lost his job.
Yeah. Well, I tweeted this morning, but like hearing Chad Finn say he knows the exact way that Odyssey was going to handle this problem, and he doesn't like push back in any way. I'm sure he made one phone
Finn?
call. Yeah, I'm sure he made one phone call and then gave up. He didn't talk to the corporate communications guy and say, hey, do you, from a company standpoint, do you have a statement on this?
Right.
Because Odyssey hasn't done anything still. And to the great Brian Barrett's point, like 24 hours went by and nobody acknowledged it until you acknowledged it, basically.
But why would they? I mean, why would they? That I didn't get. I listened to this Brian Barrett's terrible podcast that he did with Chad Finn. That one wasn't bad, but the podcast's terrible. And he was like, they should have been proactive about that. I'm like, well, why? You don't acknowledge, like you try and hide that mistake. You don't come out and say, hey, oh, by the way, our guy said this on the air this morning. You're just asking for trouble.
No,
man.
but what if I said it on the show? There was no media, there was no online backlash. You would probably pull me aside and be like, you can't fucking say shit like that anymore. And you would hold me accountable.
They may have done that. I have no idea. Probably not.
But if you're
no one's listening to it, Dave. If anyone's listening to that show,
I know.
No.
But if you're Odyssey, you would want to say that. You would say, yeah, we pulled him aside after that show.
but why?
We reprimanded
They
him
suspended him.
internally.
He didn't lose his job.
It's like background noise.
Yeah, remember, like this, like again, I don't want to bring everything back to me, but like Shirley is not. I talked to Shirley Thursday or Friday. I called her up, and she said, I don't want to talk to you. She hung up the phone. Like she doesn't want to write about this story because it's not about us.
Yeah.
That's it.
Such bullshit.
But that's the way it is. And I reach out to Sam Kennedy. He didn't call Sam right now. See if he answers. He didn't say anything about it because he doesn't care. They're not important. Like we were a good kill. Yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, who knows? I don't know. Anyway, oh well, you're here, Bri. What you gonna promote that OnlyFans of yours?
My OnlyFans. I feel like a bunch of people were asking if there was going to be like a Kirk like discount.
Oh,
And
is there?
has been, yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad that my show has provided you some OnlyFans money.
Oh, yeah.
What is going on that page? What are we urinating on people? What is it good?
No, I'm making the move over to Playboy now because I only
Playboy.
do.
Oh, Playboy actually has like a.
Yeah, they just launched it.
Yep.
Oh, is that right?
But you wait a
one
minute,
of
wait a minute. Were you picked? Like, you have to go through a process to get selected. You can't just join it on your own.
No, yeah, there's like an application process. No, I
Is it a better
made it.
fee for you or something? They take less.
No, it's pretty much set up the
Promotion
same way, but I think it's
Oh.
just like from a branding perspective. Like,
So if every dollar, how much does OnlyFans take?
they take 20%. So
Jeez, that's pretty
Yeah,
steep.
they're a monster.
That's pretty steep.
Playboy's doing the same thing, but I just think from like I said, a branding perspective, I think the only thing I do on OnlyFans is like nude photos. There's no
Right.
like sexting. There's no
Okay.
crazy shit.
Oh,
so.
there's no like. Okay, is that you? So like on a regular, what's a typical like OnlyFans account like that? So there'd be like sexting, but like, oh, you could pay and they will sex with you.
Oh yeah, there's like you have to have.
Oh,
like,
is that right?
menus. Oh yeah.
Is that going on your page?
Well, that's just
Yeah, all the time.
that's like
Sex
upcharging
all the
though.
time.
You can make some money with
That's
that.
how I
if
know
fans are-
Montan. No, I'm
You
kidding.
should- I wouldn't be surprised. So, all right. Oh, what were you saying, Dave?
That's upcharging though. Like that, I think.
Yeah, it's more- so-
OnlyFans is literally like you can have
like-
your own porn. Like you can do.
So, like, what's your
porn
basic?
scenes.
What are you charging these lunatics a month?
I don't do mine's like free, and then it's like every time
Well,
I
it's
post.
definitely not free.
No. Well, my page it's like free to subscribe, and then
That's nice.
every time I post a set of pictures, like those are priced out, and like I
Like
keep
what?
my nudes behind the paywall.
Well, how much is that? I'm saying.
Anywhere from like $4 to $8 for like a 10 photo set.
Oh wow, that's scary. That would be scary to me. So you don't know your
$8
income on
for
a
just
month
10 like
basis.
naked pictures. You're saying?
Wait, hold on. There's two
So
people are.
who should you listen to?
I know.
Okay,
but-
so 8 pictures are $10. You're saying, or $4? What are you saying? I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I'll do like a pictorial. Like that's how I shoot my stuff. Is it's like it's not
Gotcha.
just like a bathroom nude. Like I do like like it's creative.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So it's like $4 to $7 usually for like a 10 photo spread.
Okay. This is why your parents don't like you.
Amongst other things.
Why?
yeah.
What else?
Well, I don't know. I feel like my mom wrote me like a 4-page letter telling me like what a piece of shit I was. Like I
You
was
have
like,
it?
Oh, let's
up.
read. Yeah.
No, I don't
Oh, you
have it on
haven't?
my.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
it's brutal.
Like what? What were the highlights?
I don't even know. Like she went back to birth. Like let's just put it that way. She went all the way. I'm almost
Were you a
30.
big baby or something? Did you have a big head?
No.
Okay.
So-
like, what are the highlights? There must be 2 or 3. I would remember if my mom. I remember 2 or 3 of the big moments.
Yeah. Did you had a good relationship with your parents or not really?
I had a good relationship. Yeah, it was complicated with my dad, but overall pretty good. My mom never wrote me a letter. So she wanted me to write her a letter saying how much I loved her, and every year I would tell her, but then I wouldn't do it. But then at the eulogy, I pretended like it was the letter I never wrote her. God damn, good move, right, Dave?
Wow, what a showman. What a showman.
And then at the end, I went, 1, 2, and then my mom popped right out of the casket. We were fucking off to the races.
Did you bitch about the McDonald's gift card she gave you?
Settle down.
What?
All right.
$25 gift. But there must be like, what is that about? Why is she doing that? What did you do?
I don't. I
You,
think
you
they
do
just-
know. You if you don't want to talk about that,
No,
that's okay.
I feel like they feel like a lot of my choices, which I guess would be like. I mean, it started when like I was doing comedy. Like they didn't like what
Right.
I talked about in comedy, and then
Right.
obviously things have ratcheted up since there. And so they.
Do you
just,
feel like you're doing this stuff, this nude stuff, as to sort of to counter them, to sort of fight back to their?
No, I mean, I that's just it. It's not like I'm doing it to rebel.
That's
it's
what I'm
just
saying,
that's
yeah.
how I express myself, and I just feel like I get that like a parent not liking it. Like it would be strange. If
It
a
would
parent
be.
was like, yeah, show your
it would
tits.
be
That would be
strange. I
weird.
would struggle with that. Yeah.
But I just think that the level that they've taken it to, that the fact that it's pretty much ruining our relationship.
When was the last time you spoke to them?
We did have a brief conversation a couple weeks ago.
Does your dad subscribe?
No.
Okay, that might be a problem. I'm just saying. I don't know. It might be problematic. You had a brief conversation a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay, that was just very brief.
Yeah. I mean,
you have brothers and
it's,
sisters?
It's hard. Yeah. I'm the oldest of 5.
How are they on this whole thing?
They don't talk to
Are you being ostracized by your family?
Yeah.
That
So-
sucks.
We have to work on this, I think, Dave.
This is a tough one to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BetterHelp.
That's what BetterHelp. Yeah. Jeez, that's too bad. Well, I mean,
What they have a problem with comedy? Like, what's the big deal there? Were they coming to your shows and you were being aggressive, or was it podcast?
No, but I used to. I mean, I would post clips on. Sorry, I went away from the mic. I used to post clips on Instagram, and I guess they just didn't. They didn't appreciate my brand of humor. Like,
yeah, I mean, I've had that. I've had those issues, but you just got to don't listen. You know what I mean? Just for them, just don't listen.
My
Right?
grandmother
Yeah.
doesn't listen to me on this show because I was like, yeah, although she
See how
can.
she talks about this is amazing.
What's
Like,
that?
This is going to her head a little bit.
Who?
My grandma. You've been on the show once.
I think she said
This
our,
is my
did she
third
say
time.
our show? Did she say our show? I think she said our show.
No, on the
she
show.
say-
I said on the shows I'm on.
Did she say our show?
I did not say our show.
tried
You
to bring
can
her-
rewind it.
I tried to bring her back
I did
down.
not. I promise.
should have seen her after
I
the show.
swear.
What was
did
she
not.
saying? What was she saying to people in the bar?
Oh my god! And the
I
whole
wasn't
bar was
saying
kissing her ass.
anything.
Yeah.
So I had to lie. I felt bad doing it, but I had to bring
so
her down.
full of shit.
Yeah.
He's
I was
embarrassing
like,
me,
she
but
thinks
no.
she's better. Like this is a clear lie. Like she's obviously better than Montante, but I was like, Montante's better than you. You know that. Like stop.
Did he say that to you?
I did.
He did,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
was fine. I
had to
can
bring
take
the ego
shit.
down.
I did not say our show. I said on the shows I'm on.
How old's your grandmother? How, just fucking-
81.
Why would she listen to this?
She doesn't know what a
Because
podcast
she's
is, Julie.
proud of me. I don't know, but she.
Oh, must
but
be nice.
I'm kidding. Pound sand, Grandma. Sorry.
no,
Jeez, sorry.
she's
this
a
show's
lovely woman.
So you hear this? You hear this? So Julie's on the show now. She's so embarrassed by the show.
No, I'm not embarrassed.
But she's, you know.
I love it.
The
I
group
just.
chat is
I don't want
pissed
to.
right now.
Are you in the Julie family group chat?
I can be in it now. We were that like
Why am I
engaged.
not involved in this?
We were
I
that
don't
engaged
understand.
the other night. Yeah, I was back.
her cousins, and they didn't even give a shit about me at the VIP.
They loved you. Oh my
I
god.
get that sense, honestly.
And Cullinane took great pictures that it looks like
what he's
we're
good
all
at.
friends.
Yeah.
And I like.
Why should be at the fucking mall taking the picture of the Easter Bunny with his with kids. That's his strength, honestly.
I actually do. I vividly remember the picture. It was like an action shot of you.
Oh,
guys
it was
laughing.
awesome.
Yeah.
It was like
Oh, it was a good one?
Yeah. He took a lot of great. I was so
nice.
happy. No, it's not. I don't think I'm. He's such an asshole. Like,
Grandma. Jeez. Well, that's difficult. I had that with my parents when I first started doing my show, the old show, where they were kind of like, oh, you're talking about this and that. And it's kind of, I mean, it's different than what you're doing now, I guess. But I don't know. I can't imagine not talking to my kids. It would fucking drive me crazy.
I know it's tough. I feel like though, with my like, how do I put this with the family thing? Like, your stuff was sort of just whatever you were saying on the podcast.
Totally.
Mine was that, and then it's obviously this whole other.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
layer.
Sure, right. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't imagine. Yeah. That's too bad. Well, we could fix that or make it worse, I guess, one way or the other. I don't know.
Yeah,
That would
hopefully
scare
they
me
don't.
to charge by pictures, is what I was trying to say, because you don't have a predictable income every month.
Guys are perverts. I mean,
I don't know. Is it your full career now?
It unintentionally it became like a full-time thing, but the earnings are not what it varies very
ups and downs.
a
Yeah.
lot, yeah.
Okay.
So
And Playboy will be better, you think?
I just think that it's a smarter move for me in the long run, just again from a branding perspective.
okay.
You know, like if you do OnlyFans, people assume, like you just said, oh, are you urinating on people? It's like people
Right.
think you're a webcam girl, but if you're on Playboy, they kind of know what it is and what it's not. So it's just like a little.
really?
makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you look down on women to do this, Julie, being a classy? No?
No,
I don't know. I have no idea.
people can do whatever they want.
I'm with you on that.
One time, well, never mind.
No.
Oh.
Go ahead. Grandma's not watching.
Good, yeah.
When I was like 21, I stripped at a strip club on amateur night.
You did?
Yeah.
What was that? What club was this?
In Stoughton. I forget the name of it.
It was probably, whatchamacallit, Dave?
If you say it, I'll know.
Alex's.
Alex's.
Yeah, I
Yep,
did.
yep. You and
Amateur
Bridget.
night.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
you and
Good
Bridget-
for you. I'm
you
so
dominated
proud of
the
you.
scene.
I like
You and Bridget the midget. Wow, that's where a Stoughton officer got lost his job because he went to watch her on duty, Bridget the midget stripping at Stoughton. Have you booked Bridget the midget yet or no?
I've tried to find her. I haven't had so much
luck?
luck yet. Yeah.
Totally nude?
Yeah,
Everything.
everything.
Jesus.
Wow.
Christ.
I'm glad I did because I was proud of my body at the time.
Good for you.
Would you
It
be
was
willing to do
fun.
it the next live show?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking questions.
No,
All right.
I'm married now. This is pre-married. Actually, part of the reason I did it, my husband, we were like kind of having sex at the time, and he kind of like turned me
kind
down.
of having sex at the time.
Well,
You're
we were
going half
having
in?
we were having sex, but I was sleeping with other people too.
Jesus
I was 21.
What was that?
But like he kind of dumped me in a way or broke it off, and then I was like, "Fuck you!" And I went to a strip club. I'm like,
By
"I'm
yourself?
hot." No,
With who?
a couple of his friends.
Oh my
God.
God, Julie.
Oh my.
Julie.
Jesus.
This was years ago, 16 years ago. Times are different now.
Is there video of this?
No,
I don't know.
I don't think you can videotape in a strip club.
I'm saying one of your buddies did. I have no idea.
No, I
I
don't-
guess it was pre cell phone and everything.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. There's
Someone's
no,
gonna find it.
There's no video.
Tim McCann will have it up by noon. It's a fucking guarantee. Or your head will be on somebody's body. By
I couldn't
noon.
believe after the show I was talking about her getting ejaculated on the back with her brother, basically. Okay, wait, hold
Well,
on.
he
What?
wasn't
Yeah.
talking about
Remember
it.
she said she lets
Her brother
husband,
did what?
Her husband
No.
shoots it on her back.
Oh, you did share that at the bar.
I said that's my preferred place if it's not like
And
traditional.
Yeah.
So I was trying to tell her that night, like, that's degrading. Like, it's not.
Why are you such a... Who are you? What are you, Richard Nixon?
I care. It was universally.
Who cares?
No, well, true.
The face is way more degrading.
Which I said, actually, well, that came
No?
up as well. Yeah, that came up as well.
Is that true?
Didn't somebody,
Yes.
Didn't somebody at the table say they took face shots like all the time?
Yeah, that woman you were sitting.
Yeah.
I forget her name, but no, yeah, I don't love that. It's not easy to clean. You don't want to get.
No, I mean,
Easy to clean. That is my entire argument. You're sticking your hand behind your back in the most awkward way.
He can't believe that I just take a shower. And he's like,
Because
no, you don't.
Julie. You don't. You're married. You're
I
not
would.
Yeah, why not? It takes 5 minutes.
What?
To your point, do
I mean, I
whatever
don't care.
you want.
If everybody's on board, whatever, I would think if you asked 100 people, they would say the face is more degrading. It just is.
Oh, definitely. And I did say that. Yeah. But she also, like, it's only happened 5 times, she said.
Why are you talking about this with this person? Why can't
This
you
is
just go
all
back to your
people do
room
when
and-
you go out. This is all they want to do is talk about the show. You know how many people like, Dave, let me see how tall you are. Stand against my back.
So everybody said the whole night.
The
yeah.
whole fucking
My
night.
cousin
so
actually
short.
did that. He's not. He's
wearing-
short.
he's
Yeah,
wearing
that
less.
fucking,
He was wearing
that,
less.
that asshole, right? So he apparently is making a run on Bri the entire night, right? And he comes all cocky
Oh,
into
is that
this
right?
bar.
He went for it?
Did he?
Julie's
yeah,
cousin?
but
One of my
Like that
cousins.
little guy?
No, the other one. The other
yeah,
one.
little
The
than me.
taller one.
They were all like misfit. Like this was not a great
Oh, he
looking.
was a good looking guy.
That guy?
Yeah, he was.
I don't
yeah, it
remember.
was good.
He was a
yeah.
9.7.
He was good looking.
Send me the picture. Let me see.
I don't have his picture. What am I?
No, I want to see I took a picture with him, right?
Oh,
I
I'll
remember
send
which
it.
one was.
I
didn't send that.
What do you think? That was my phone the whole time, and I like sent them
saying-
out. I got their
saying-
email address.
Send
And,
to her. She can send the picture.
oh, you're
over.
looking at me. I didn't.
Take it easy. Jesus Christ. Idiot. So worked up today. We heard back from the State Theater at all or no?
No.
I'd like an apology, honestly. God, what were you saying? This cousin, what? You were saying something, Dave. You're in the middle of something.
No, he came in like all cocky because he thought he was gonna sleep with Bri or some shit like that. And he's like, Culliнаne's here. I got this one. Like I'm definitely taller than Cullinane.
yeah.
He stands up against me. I'm taller than him. And he just came out looking like an asshole. Like they all end up.
A lot of people thought you were wearing lifts the other night. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. That's what I heard.
And a toupee.
Yeah. Compliments left and right.
People, oh yeah, is that true?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh my God, they got the hat on backwards.
Yeah.
What a hardo.
No, he was a good looking guy.
I know, but like that's a hardo look. Yeah, I didn't care much for him. If I'm being totally honest.
There's one picture where he's standing so close to you. He's like, I tried to get as close without touching him as possible.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's such a weird. It's like a strange thing where you go, literally for like 36 hours, where you're kind of like a rock star. And
You
then It's
are.
over, and then you're just like another friggin' loser eating a Subway sandwich by yourself in like a parking lot. This
But
is
you
it.
like
You're
that.
in the
Yes.
backyard of a kid's fucking birthday party.
Oh, how'd that go?
It actually went well, but
It was fine?
Yeah, I was pissed when I figured it was at like Plaster Fun Time or some stupid shit like that. It was at somebody's house.
Oh, really?
Which was a disaster in my going into it. I thought it'd be a disaster.
Yeah. So yes, we have the show today. We're gonna do a show, Dave. We're gonna try and do this if you can Wednesday afternoon. Are you around or no?
Yes, the show Wednesday afternoon.
I think so.
Okay, so I gotta change the guests
Why is that?
because I booked it for the morning, like
We
time.
have to change a guest in this.
No. Hopefully they can make
Who
the
are
afternoon. That's all. One I think is acronym guy who you'll hate, and then 2 is some guy I don't know, Cheers or something. I don't
Great.
know.
So that's gonna be terrible. So nobody has to listen to that show Wednesday. That's fine. So we tape that at 1-ish.
Okay.
I'd like to do Riggs after our big golf gambling week
Okay.
at 3, and I have None But the Brave at 4.
Busy.
Yeah. And now it's like a different experience, None But the Brave, because I'm like sort of like I've become almost a Bruce cover artist.
Yeah,
So there's a lot
right.
going on.
That's right. They gotta treat
Yeah.
you differently. I think.
That's my favorite video, the whole thing. I retweeted again this morning, the Nick S guy, that Born in the USA when I'm up in the. I fucking love that.
It
I
was
never
so
watched
good.
myself. I love the crowd. I don't care about me. The crowd was awesome.
Oh, and shout out Steve is a liar. I had
Great,
colonnade
tremendous,
in
tremendous,
my head.
tremendous.
I couldn't hear the new lyrics. I
couldn't either. I was
Yeah.
way up top. I
Yeah,
couldn't hear it.
but I'm
either.
sure it seemed like the crowd was laughing, and so
Yeah,
he's
he's
awesome.
great.
He is
He's the
best.
greatest. No, yeah, absolutely. Thank him as well. All right, so as always, there's controversy when these shows end. First, we'll get to we'll go controversy in order of importance, I guess. Most important thing is this toilet. What the fuck is going
It's
on?
disgusting.
What? Did you see this picture of this toilet?
Yes.
Did you see it, Bri?
No,
I can show
Show her,
it.
yeah, show her the toilet. Yeah.
I was thinking of another controversy.
We're getting
which
there,
I was
but
gonna say, yeah, okay. But
Honestly, like I understand the world we live in, Me Too and everything. This is worse. Trust me. When you see this toilet, you're gonna. It's. Of course, Steve Robinson, I think, broke the story.
Was it the
Yeah, he broke it-
I'm
he
getting
broke it
it from his
mid-show.
Twitter.
Was that?
Was it the State Theater or was it
Yes.
the bar?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
It's disgusting.
That was another way I felt that Steve was feeling it. He texted that to me
he was-
mid-show.
Same here.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was
Oh,
during
okay.
the show.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh God.
What is that? Is that what you do on OnlyFans? Like stuff like that? Will you clean that?
I can't even
Will you
look at it
like put
without
out like a
gagging.
maid outfit
That's
and clean that for
disgusting.
somebody if we pay you
God.
enough or no?
I was gonna say it would take a lot of money, but
Like what is that?
It looks like puke.
I have no.
I think that's puke.
I have
yeah.
no stomach for that. I
can't even look at it.
I couldn't retweet because you retweet. What is it, Dave? Go ahead. You've got a tough stomach.
No, it looked like a hybrid. Like I think it's puke, but it looked like a mix of both.
Possibly
Like
somebody
it was that.
defecated in the urinal.
Yeah, like what kind of
Let me look
range
at
did
it
they
again.
have? Like some loft.
I would think I would
yeah.
have to like almost bend all. I don't even know.
Or they like did it in a bucket
seagull? Yeah, you
purposely.
can't.
Yeah.
That's like a. You think somebody did it in a bucket and then did that purposely?
You don't pull upper deckers in
No,
urinals.
no one
so.
did that on purpose. That can't be.
You know the crazy thing about that, Julie? That urinal, if you put the picture out, you scroll it out, you know who's standing underneath it completely, wasn't even touched, was Big Jack.
Oh, that's amazing.
He can't even reach the he can't even reach the top of it.
That's another Kirk Minihane joke. That just it's hitting
Oh,
people. It
Big
is-
Jack. I had people on the street yelling, a couple of Big Jacks at me.
It's just remarkable.
What the fuck what is wrong with people? Honestly, what the fuck?
There were some people, like even
I was so close to punching that guy too. I swear to God.
I thought that was real. We thought that was
I should
real.
have punched him. I hate.
I
people
met that
like
guy before the show, and he was talking to my cousin, and I didn't know him, but he was like wasted already.
If you're a huge fan of the show, which I've seen this guy other ones, like I see Springsteen shows too. I know you're a fan of Springsteen. So if you go on these shows, you're a massive fan. I get you have a couple of drinks, you want to have a good time. But why get so obliterated that you can't enjoy the show? I never understand that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the people behind me were definitely blacked out. They were with Nolan, and he had to like babysit them.
Who?
No, remember Nolan who was
Oh,
on the
that
show?
trip. Yeah. I saw him at the show. Yes. I did. Yeah, because I'm at the show. You're right. I don't get. Do you understand that, Dave?
I do very well, actually. Yeah.
You do really?
I can relate in younger years. I don't know about older. I don't know how old he was or anything like that. I mean, Greg Polar could probably relate to that as well.
point.
So
I stood next to someone at a Springsteen concert. She like peed in her pants, like just pissed herself, and then
That's not
stayed
fun.
for the
Montante
rest of
did
the
that,
show.
so
Montante,
yeah,
yes.
I was like, oh my god.
Really?
Yep. And then another chick was throwing up in her cup, and I was like,
Yeah, I've seen this
again,
in
it's
shows.
Springsteen too. It's not like it's like Slayer. Like, I'm like, what are we doing
You
here?
have like 2 beers. You can get drunk after. I don't get it. I get worked. That stuff annoys me.
You're not going to remember the show, which I don't
You're
understand.
paying for. Like I get, just go drink the whole time. Skip the show if you want. I don't care. But like, I don't get it. Like to be that drunk that you're gonna vomit and fucking shit in a urinal. I don't get it. Like, and it's not like it was in like somebody must have seen it. Somebody else, right?
Oh yeah.
Like take place?
it
you mean?
depends what it was.
I mean,
yeah.
it's a public.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you're probably
could
smart
see,
enough
like,
to go in
everything.
when no one's in there or something.
Do you think they're smart enough when they're that hammered to go in there, or do you think they weren't hammered? Do you have a lead on this? Or
No, I don't have a lead on it actually. No. I guess probably somebody
Those
saw
poor
it, but you never
people that clean that.
I was gonna say, I feel like the
Oh,
score is kind of even now.
That's the
though.
whole.
Yeah,
That's a
between
good
like
point.
you and the.
We should have that guy
the
Kyle
theater.
clean with his fucking tongue. Honestly, Jesus Christ. Ugh. So anyway, I don't know. So somebody sent me the link. I tried to watch a couple minutes of it. These 420 guys, they're just like. Did you watch any of this, Dave?
I got the wrap up from our Australian hated.
Okay, it's
version.
literally like if like the beginning of time when humans started forming. If somehow podcast equipment landed and 2 people spoke in the microphone, that's what those 2 guys sound like. They just can't speak. Like they're nice guys. I think they're nice guys, right?
Yes, yeah.
I think they were in Mississippi.
Chris and Pat. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
them at breakfast that day. Yeah.
Yeah, they're good guys, but
Yes.
they can't speak. So they had that girl Lauren on, who I guess is a fan of the show. I feel like she's kind of drifted in and out. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think she's a fan of the show, sort of. I don't know. So she was at the thing, I guess, on Friday that I was at. You were at?
I don't remember these
No,
people.
were you there Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, you were there Friday. Dave was there Friday. Dave did a great job Friday.
Thank you.
Oh, excellent.
That actually sounded really good.
Listen, there's an elite weekend
especially
all
that,
around.
especially that ringing that it was just piercing my eardrums.
Here's an example. Here's an example I would say to Kyle. Okay, like you want an example of shitty sound and somebody who can take a little criticism. Dave Cullinane can teach you about that.
I sure can.
He can make the audio sound shitty, and he can take his beating.
Yep.
Right.
That's it.
I mean,
That's how it is.
Kyle, the audio was actually great, but yet it's
It's
unbelievable.
not even a comparable situation, but I see where you're
No, I
going.
disagree. I'm giving you a compliment.
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess I don't know who the person is. Who's the account? It's some parody account.
Wagon.
Wagon. Okay. So I guess he was super aggressive. So I could just tell you, I have additional knowledge on this, but I'll tell you first what I heard here is he was like super aggressive to her and like pinned her head against a wall or something.
That's what I heard. Yep.
And made all kinds of inappropriate sexual suggestions, I suppose. Now,
Is that the same guy that was like creeping on you? Oh, I got in the way of one guy.
so what happened?
She did. Yeah, she did. By the way, thank you for that.
No problem.
But yeah,
Did you
there
have your
was.
top on during this, or
Yes.
you kept your top on the whole night?
Yeah, amazing.
God,
Rare for you.
progress.
My husband did
Unbelievable.
ask me if I showed my tits for the Minifans, and I said no.
Was there
I'm
a
actually
request
very
or no?
disappointed.
No, he
Yeah.
did not want that.
No.
No, I was saying request by him, but a request from the Minifans.
Oh no, they were very nice.
Where was you? I would have liked to have met your husband.
He's just not really a
Is that all
fan.
part of it?
No, he would probably come if
It's
I
okay.
asked him.
If he doesn't want to, I don't.
But he's
want
also if he goes to shows with me and he's not interested, he's kind of a pain.
to. Yeah.
To drag him around. Yeah, that would be annoying.
This marriage seems doomed.
No, we love each
Okay,
other.
okay,
I
He's,
actually disagree with
Okay,
you.
they're good.
Yeah,
They're in a good place. Okay.
I think that she's so open and honest that like they're in a great spot, a
Yeah.
great place.
we are.
Did you tell him about the stripping?
He knows. He
Oh,
knew
so I'm saying
about
he
it
knew-
from
you-
16 years ago. Yeah.
I
His
like
friends.
We're
tell-
very open.
You have an open marriage.
No.
What do you mean?
We're like open about stuff like happened in the past and like.
Okay, that's
yeah.
good. That's healthy. There you go. Good. All right. So this happened with you as well. Then you're saying. Well, first of all, is that true? Well, I'm sure it is true. So did you see this happen or no? What I was saying?
So I didn't know about the head pinning thing until the photo came out the next day.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
and that's
I
like,
just saw that today.
really
yeah.
bad.
That is like, first of all, obviously like illegal. I mean, like that you can
Yeah.
you could. I would certainly say to her if she felt like she needed to talk to somebody who's an authority figure, she may want to do that. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I felt bad because I didn't know, like, he was getting kind of like handsy. But
Very.
Really?
Yeah.
With you or no?
No.
Oh, with you. Yeah.
And he's like a big dude, and Lauren
Yeah.
is very petite.
Sure.
So it's like she really can't, like, he could very easily
course.
overpower her.
Yeah,
so
of
even
course.
if he just was like messing around, I just feel like as a woman you'd be terrified.
Totally.
But then when I heard that some of the stuff that he was saying, I was like, oh.
If I had saw that, I would have helped. I didn't see it.
Dude, was anybody helping her? Or?
I feel like, yeah, but I didn't.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying guys. Were there guys there who were, trying to help her when she was getting pinned down? Were there people
I
around?
just think people
Yeah.
didn't notice. Like Bri, obviously most people knew her. So guys pointed out to me. They were like, "Look at, you should go help her." And I was like, "Fine, I will. I'm not shy." I'll say, "Get the fuck away from me." Like,
Right. Yeah. So I had somebody else who was there reach out and say that something happened to them as well. So with this
boy.
person. So, and so I mean, this is one of these things where I'm like, I don't feel like I have any responsibility, but I feel like I also do though, because it's our event, it's our show, and these are people who like the show, and we like these people, and I want to make sure that everyone feels safe at these future events.
Well, these are people who connected digitally, and then this was their opportunity to meet in person. Like this is their camaraderie.
No, I
For
know.
some
I'm saying,
reason,
but
they
I'm saying I
took
want everyone to
advantage
feel
of-
safe. I care about these people, all of them, and I want them all to be able to feel like they can go and not be harassed by some asshole, some creep fuckhead. So we have to figure that out. I mean, we can not do shows if that makes everybody feel safer. I'm just honestly, like I don't want anybody to feel unsafe. So
let's just ban the creep.
sure,
Just an idea.
But then I'm happy with that. But that then becomes, and I'm sure this creep associates with all the people I suspect he associates with, right?
Yep.
I mean, he was with those people.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. And some of those people, by the way, I've tried, this is actually through therapy, I've tried to bridge and, actually try and figure out what's going on in their mind and try and like, this is a big moment for them. We'll see where this is a line in the sand moment, I would say. Because there are some people, like the drunk Canadian guy, he just shows up and he thinks he's funny, and does this, whatever. I don't care, he's a harmless idiot. But like when it's like, and probably a nice guy, but when it's a guy like that who's doing that to like women, and like you said, like it's one thing. If I'm taking a picture with some husband and wife, and the wife squeezes my bum, like, do I feel like, no. If a guy who's 6 times the size of somebody else pinning him against the wall,
Right.
that's a real thing, or saying something, that's like a real thing. So
Yeah, that was. I didn't, like I said, I didn't know it was that bad for her. Like mine was more. And granted, I've been like a bottle waitress, so I'm kind of used to having to deal
Yeah,
with
I've been
shit
a
like
waitress
that.
too. Yeah.
But I just
stripper,
feel like
yeah.
for her, and like I said, like the stature thing, I was like, oh boy. And then when she went on that show and shared some of the things he said, I was like, oh boy.
yeah, I couldn't make it through. It was so unlistenable. But I heard some of the highlights, and like it's terrible. It's terrible. So I mean, whatever we should figure that out. Like honestly, like I said, if it means we don't do events the night before,
No, we should. It's so fun.
I know, but I also don't want people to feel, I don't know. What do you think, Dave?
We should definitely cancel events the night before.
No.
I think everybody agrees with that.
No,
definitely.
no.
Yeah.
No.
I think
If the sound was better, maybe they'd be listening and this would have happened, but whatever.
Of course. Yeah, I couldn't hear
I'm blaming
anything.
you for this event, but
Except the ringing.
unbelievable.
I feel like now that it happened though, like at the next event, people will be on their toe, right? Like nobody wants to be the subject of the morning after podcast.
we'll see,
anymore.
I guess. Well,
If I
but
notice-
that person should not be there, though.
right.
Obviously.
Nope. See you
I
later.
wasn't bringing much to the table.
No, I'm sure not. So,
Yep.
and we'll see. But there's the problem is like in their world, like they're all gonna like galvanize and make it seem like, oh, he's a good and reach. And it's like, do whatever you want. But
Yeah.
like
Yep.
we'll see.
Yep.
But that's terrible. So
Yep.
sorry to hear that.
I didn't hear anything from the venue about that, so I was.
Well,
I guess it
well,
wasn't as big of a disruption. Obviously, it's wrong, but I'll apologize to the venue because that is a reflection on us.
Yeah, on you. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't supposed to be there. That's on you. I blame you for
That's right. You weren't supposed to be.
No,
there.
I just showed up.
Nobody expected you to be there.
No.
I really didn't, but I guess that was my first night before because I just figured you don't want to be around drunk Minifans.
Well, I just stopped in and said hi. That's when I could tell that Saturday was going to be great because the crowd was great when I showed up on Friday. I'm probably just happy that Mike and the Miltons was over because they couldn't hear it. I guess. I don't know. But I was like, oh, this is going to be a good show. The crowd is into it.
Yeah.
What else?
I think that's it from the weekend. Really,
Yeah.
everything was universally, good news, which is good. Yeah.
Well, I guess mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose. I mean, we burned bridges with the venue and somebody was assaulted. But other than that,
Yeah,
another big
everything
weekend
went
for
well.
us. Yeah. Yeah. Another hit. And somebody destroyed the toilet, but another winning weekend.
I'm sure they're used to that at the State Theater, though.
That's probably true.
That's what was
Yeah.
like the most shocking to me. Like, can you imagine the shit that like some of those bands do? I mean, there was literally signs on the wall of what you can and cannot
Oh,
do
no
because
spitting on
people,
stage.
because people have fucked up before, and to think that got him was strange. But
People are oddly sensitive, like
Yeah.
for stuff. He's probably never dealt with that in his life. I'm sure he takes his job seriously. He does a good job.
right off the gate, I said I don't agree with you, but I apologize for your feelings.
You did?
Yes, I did. I'm that guy. I'm a feelings guy.
Apologize for your feelings.
Yeah,
Is
I
that what you say to your wife?
I apologize. That's the.
I apologize for your
How
feelings.
did I word it? I worded it right in the spot. It was Baby Dave coming out,
Yeah.
but it was for how you feel, something like that, for the way you feel.
You a man?
Listen, it's a new world.
Apologize. I guess.
It's a 50-50 world.
You don't.
now.
You don't feel sorry. You were nervous.
No, I definitely feel sorry if he was offended by something that we did, even though I think it's stupid. I feel sorry he feels that way. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Want to take a few calls? Sure. We'll take a few calls. You are right, Bri. I think you said at one point I literally was taking my pants off. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why am I doing that?
Awesome.
No, that was inappropriate. I apologize. What's that?
Settle down, Julie. Jesus.
I apologize to
I
people.
wasn't complaining.
Now with all this in the air, I apologize to the people who may have felt like they were uncomfortable by that experience.
I thought it was great.
I thought it was good too. Yeah.
No, that's it. Not going to happen anymore.
You never know. Get caught up in the moment.
It'd be like an Amish. We'd be an Amish show next time. We're gonna do it there. Have the nuns there. I was driving back. It's funny. I was driving back in the car. In the car on my left, actually, they passed me. We were kind of next to each other. Were two nuns. They were flying nuns. And I thought about the lives of like nuns in like 2023. Like it just seems so weird to see nuns like in action. You never see them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't seen one ever.
I see it once in a while.
We should get a nun. You want to get a nun on here?
Yeah, why not?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
We'll do well. Bring
What
a
will
nun
Kevin
on.
do?
We'll do that. What's that?
What will Kevin ask her?
Kevin who?
I have a question for Kirk.
Oh God. Oh, we didn't incorporate him. We should have.
Right.
Somehow.
Do we know him? Like who he is?
I don't know. Do you, Dave?
I don't, but I met some other people that was interesting to meet. Yeah.
What does that mean?
People that
Can
like
you just say what you mean?
I met a famous caller. That's all.
Me too.
Yeah.
And it was thrilling.
A very famous caller, like one of the ultimate famous callers.
Was he a president at some point?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it
He
was a good
told
thing.
you?
Yeah, but it was a good thing. Like he
Don't
he
talk
did it in a
about
good way.
Fight Club, Dave.
He didn't.
He did it in a good way.
I didn't meet him.
No,
I thought it was good to meet him.
You did?
Yeah.
I was thrilled.
Really? I wouldn't want him to. So some guy comes up to me at the end of the VIP and he's like, "You guys having breakfast this morning?" And didn't have a VIP, and Dave was next to me. He said, "You want a VIP ticket?" Which is great, makes the experience longer. And he's like, "Sure." He's like, "Yeah." Dave's like, "No problem. I'll have your name at the will call." He's like, "I show up at the will call." My name wasn't.
My name wasn't there either.
It wasn't?
No.
That's a lie. You were on the staff list.
But you didn't tell me that before I got there
not
for
on
the
the staff.
VIP.
No, she was on both. I have what I sent to.
Oh, you mean
I
like the show
confirmed it.
staff?
Yeah, I
Not
confirmed
the-
it. So that was clearly just like a mistake. You were on both. I confirmed that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they didn't. I looked and I was like, does Steve know my last name?
Jesus Christ. Who are you usually inviting people? You having breakfast with these people, Dave?
Well, he was next to me, and then we just started talking, and that's all.
Okay.
I met
He
your
was there alone, so I was like, all right, maybe he wants something to do. That's all.
You met who, Julie?
your desk, which was weird. On Friday, he's like, "Did you see me when I was on the show?" I'm like, "Who are you?"
He never breaks character.
He didn't.
Nope. I saw him before the show. And I said something like, "How you doing?" He gave some line like the desk would say. I forget what it was.
He
will not
didn't.
break
He
character.
wouldn't with me. I
What are
was
you
like,
laughing
Who
at?
are
That's
you?
I didn't mean it. That's hysterical that he does that.
That's what he doesn't break. He's never in front of me. He's never broken
That's
character.
awesome. That's great.
He shouldn't.
He's like, "I'm Kirk's desk." I was like, "Oh, I did see you."
Yeah, he's kind of an odd-looking guy.
Yeah,
he's a nice
mustache.
guy. He's a nice guy. I think. I don't know. I've never really spoken to him.
He didn't break.
No, he doesn't break. He did not break at all. So who we have here for you? And then do you have a Friday or no?
Friday, I have one person. You don't know any of these people.
People do.
so
I'm saying.
yeah.
I meant like other. We have Whitney next week.
Yep.
We're just doing 2 shows next week.
Right.
Yeah.
What days?
Let's say Sunday night for now and Tuesday.
Okay.
We'll tape the Riggs thing Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I'm out of here for Augusta. So
Right?
yeah, and then we're not going to be back on air again until the Tuesday after. Yeah, nice. Basically a week, Dave.
All right.
With this fucking show.
Wow, Dave's gonna do a lot of masturbating that week.
Did you? You must have masturbated in the hotel.
I actually didn't. No.
Bullshit.
No.
Why?
Well, I wasn't in the hotel that much.
Like even the next morning? I did.
No.
No.
No. No, I went to bed early on Friday night.
I didn't love the hotel.
I liked it.
I don't like that brand.
The loft one. You do not. It's too like. What's the word I'm looking for? Purposely quirky.
Yeah, and it's
It's like look how modern
cold.
we are.
Yeah.
Trying to be trendy.
Yeah, it was fine. They were very. I don't want them to yell at us either. They were very nice, but I don't know. Did you stay around? Were you in
I
Portland?
was
or
gonna
no?
say my spot was amazing. I'm gonna like recommend it. But
Right.
the Dawson's collection, it was like a 1-bedroom apartment. It was
Yeah.
like the cleanest, nicest place.
Really?
Yeah.
This feels like a plug to me, Dave. I don't know.
No, I,
This
I
feels
swear
like-
to God, no.
Yeah. Okay. Where was it in
But-
downtown Portland?
Yeah, I was like a 5-minute walk from that Gritty's place, so I was right near everyone else.
Oh, okay. Huh. No, our hotel was fine. It was clean and everything, but I just didn't like.
I don't like the design.
I don't
That's
either.
it.
So you walk in, and it's like, have you stayed in one of these before? Like
A loft.
a Marriott, like a loft. It's called.
Oh yeah.
So you walk in, it's like the bathrooms over there, and and then there's like weird. I don't know. It's like
You got to read the
Did you have the
reviews.
fogged
Yeah.
glass? No, they're all like that. That's a
but
brand.
they're really, they're really like it was clean and it was really nice, and the AC got cold, so I was perfectly fine with it. But it was very, like I don't know. You know what I'm saying, Dave? Or no?
Yes. Yeah,
it was
yeah.
fine. Like it was for fucking Marriott for one night. It was fine. I didn't care, but it was not.
Do you know they have like a hostel there? Like they have like an actual. There's like bunk beds. Like you sleep 16 to a room. Like, I
Not
was
at a
wondering if any
loft,
KMS fans were there.
Oh really?
Oh, they probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
no question. I have no doubt. Where'd Montante stay? I thought he was where the
It's
hell?
an Airbnb.
He was? I figured on the street. There's no money. Told me he had no money.
Well, he drinks a lot for somebody.
He does.
Well, everyone probably paid for his drinks.
He does. Did he load up, Dave?
They load up.
All right, we'll take a few calls. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Great live show. I had a really great time.
Thank you very much. Thanks for going.
Yeah, it was really great. It was my first live show. I was happy to go, and I thought it was fantastic. I was pretty close to the drunk guy that you called up on stage, where I was sitting. And the funny thing was, behind me there were these 2 pretty drunk guys, and boy, they really hated Dave. And much of the show, they were just commenting on all the things with Dave. You know, his height. One guy kept saying he's not a 9.5.
Yeah.
And just some real obsession with all the issues surrounding Dave, which I thought was entertaining.
Yeah.
But it was just a great show.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad the show's on today, and thanks so much. And I'll be at the next one.
Well, great. Thank you very much. We should announce that quick,
Yes.
honestly.
Okay.
We
I'm
should
on
figure it out. We
I'm
should
on
just,
Yep.
and get to work on it.
Yep.
I guess. I don't know. Go ahead, Dave.
What's up, Divya Mushes? It's Dan Katz from the Lake in Newton Mush.
Good morning, Danny. How you doing, pal?
You got a couple Quista Gibbles in the house today. I like it.
Yeah, yes,
Good
yes.
job.
We do. Well, they're
Hey,
lovely ladies. We should treat them properly.
I'm sorry I couldn't make it up there, but I sent Castellani. I see he left his calling card in the bathroom.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's not right. That's not right.
Next show, I was talking to Live Events Lisa. We're coming up.
Well,
She's got a couple firefighter golfer buddies up there, so we're going to have a good time.
well, I don't know, Dave. You ever comment on that?
This is just unbelievable. Wow. Two hits right there.
Not bad.
I liked it, yeah.
He's happy with himself.
he was.
he's pleased. That's funny.
Yeah, you didn't respond to that, actually.
I wait a day for stuff like that. When I get a win, I let it marinate.
Yeah.
This was a win.
Yeah.
I mean, this was like, I don't say this boastfully. No other podcast host in the world would do a show like that.
Yeah.
Just not even whether you liked it or not. It's not even debatable.
Right.
Not even debatable.
I agree.
Now I got you like, oh, I don't know, is it gonna work? I'm dragging you through the whole fucking thing.
He should be nervous though.
So pessimistic though. Like I think he thought it was gonna flop.
When?
The whole time. I think you thought it was not gonna work.
Which parts?
I think you think the show as a whole was not gonna work.
Oh, you're fucking nuts. You just make up shit just to.
Okay.
You're fucking nuts.
Yeah. Whose side are they gonna take in the next live show, Dave?
I'll never know. I can't predict these things.
By the way, it's difficult. By the way, Dove?
That was
Somebody yelled it.
You don't have to take what they yell.
They're idiots. They're stupid.
Okay. Wait a minute. Did I say
how dumb they are?
What did I say first?
Parrot.
And then Julie said,
what is parrot?
Yeah.
What is parrot? The number one answer.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm taking all this shit because
So
then
there's a lot
just
of
for
answers.
speed, I heard somebody yell it. I honestly don't even. What would be the next
Parakeet.
option?
Cockatoo.
Oh, that's good.
Parakeet, I would have thought of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. I got a million fucking points. So
No,
who
you're
cares?
short.
Yeah.
Shane did a good job, huh?
Shane did. Shane was great.
Hello.
Great.
Where was Harrison was not there, right?
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
Hey, before I get started, Julie, can I get a quick Yoshi?
Oh.
She just did it. How many times you wanted to do it?
Beautiful.
One second.
Kirk,
One second.
someone
Hold on. One second. Did you have a different name on stage?
I don't think I gave a name. It was
You didn't give it.
amateur.
What would it have been?
Oh, I don't know. Chesty LaRue. No, I'm kidding.
I didn't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Chesty LaRue.
Have you ever done any of that, Bri, or no?
What?
Dancing?
No, I feel like I'm too uncoordinated for that. Like, seriously.
I would be so nervous doing that. I would feel. I mean, I know I just basically,
You
I just basically
you
did
just
it.
did a
that.
review, an entire like
That's true.
Chippendales
And you
review.
kinda-
But I feel like doing it in front of like I don't know. But that was like you did around a bunch of people want to bang you. Mine just around a bunch of psychopaths.
It was thrilling. I mean, but I did it one time.
How much money did you make?
Like $90 for like 3 songs.
That's not bad.
Yeah, especially
Well,
in
not cash.
2007.
Yes, I'm saying. Look at you, Jesus. What do you think of that, Dave?
It's great. I'm happy for her.
Yeah, you believe? Yeah, you're a pro sex worker.
I am.
Yeah, so you're a
Always
sex
have been.
worker. Is that a sex worker or no? I guess
No,
not.
I didn't have. Yeah.
You give a little no champagne room?
No.
Okay, well, I'm just asking the questions. Hello.
Hey, so someone called last week about a porn star who is a male but has a vagina. If
Buck
you
Angel,
recall.
right, from Howard Stern? Is that what we're talking about? Is that the right name?
That's correct. I
Yeah.
looked up this fella, and I legitimately threw up.
Well,
And then I looked up the opposite, male to female, and not great, but still pretty good. Do you have a like if you were
Progressive.
forced to choose between the two,
My God.
which one do you think you'd go with?
It's a good question.
Oh. You say male now living as female, female living as male? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Correct. So a female with male genitals and a male with female genitals.
I have to say B, I think. Right?
Yeah.
You said male with female?
Yeah, right?
That would be my preference.
There's some lovely looking.
I was
I
just gonna
thought
say, have you
that-
ever seen some of these chicks?
Yeah, some of
They're
them
pretty-
are
really hot.
great. I mean, I don't know what they, I figure the hands are big though, and I
I
don't know.
have big hands.
Yeah. Were you born female?
Yes.
Oh, you were? Oh, I just assumed. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, thanks.
Of course, I'm kidding. But I guess, right? I don't know. Dave?
I'm usually about what's on the inside, not on
Sure.
the outside.
No,
so
I understand
whatever I
that.
have the best connection with.
That's a good answer, Dave.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys are annoying
believe
too, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh. I'll think more about that. Thank you.
I think definitely male with female.
Good morning.
Yes, I think so. Hello.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I have a question for Lisa, and I have a question for Kirk. Lisa, does your husband know that
Julie? Do you mean?
watched you strip naked?
Do you mean Julie?
Julie, sorry.
Lisa, we talk. Yes.
sorry.
Yes, we just talked about that.
Julie, does your husband know that his friend saw you naked?
Yeah, I mean, it happened like a long time ago. I'm very
But he's
upfront.
aware that. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
He's progressive.
Kirk, would you ever consider doing Providence?
We're considering Rhode Island for our next stop. Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, for one of these big shows. But we're also open to everywhere in America for, say, 600 as well. So we'll see. We might just start going
There's
on
also
tour.
a drive-in movie theater in East Greenwich, Rhode Island, if you ever wanted to look into that, if you didn't want to do another theater. So,
All right, thank you so much for your recommendation. That fucking book. Jesus Christ. Like a piece of meat. Well, give out you're here. Promote your, where do you go?
For OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Just go. You could literally just Google it. Honestly,
What am I
Bri
Googling?
Hunter OnlyFans.
Hunter OnlyFans.
No, Bri Hunter OnlyFans.
Bri Hunter
yeah.
OnlyFans. Okay. All right. Okay, there you go.
So
Yeah, well, good.
I'm nervous about the move to Playboy for you.
why?
Especially if it's not a predictable income each month, because OnlyFans is such a monster.
That's the thing. I think it's an established brand.
Yeah, it's like when you have it.
I'm always worried about the new ones, the second one. I feel like that might not work as well. You're
That's
too worried about the
true.
brand, I think.
Except for OnlyFans, they had a lot of their money in that Silicon Valley bank. So people
Oh,
were,
did it really?
they were panicking. Like on
Oh,
Reddit,
is it-
like a lot of the girls were like, "Are we going to be able to pull our money out?" Like I was worried my deposit wasn't going to clear, but it did.
Oh, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah.
I don't
Well,
know. I like the move to Playboy.
I was gonna say, like, don't you think from like a branding perspective, that's like a little
I
bit
know what that
more
means.
No,
glamorous?
OnlyFans is bigger than Playboy
my-
now.
I know what it means. Yeah, I feel like when you
Like
said
as a
Playboy, I was
brand.
like, Playboy exists?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do they do other than that? Like now, Playboy. The magazine's gone, right? I presume?
Apparently, they're bringing it back, like the digital version,
the physical
version.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Were you a Playboy guy?
No, I just read into all this.
What?
I just read into all this stuff.
I'm saying,
Oh,
were you
sure.
like 20 years ago, a Playboy guy?
Probably. I guess probably the pictures I got from the internet were from Playboy.
It was a big deal, like when a celebrity would be in it for me.
Yes. Yeah.
Other than that, they all kind of were like, oh, I don't know who this person is.
Right. There was some wrestlers I remember that I was really into when they.
Yeah,
did
Tori
Playboy.
Wilson.
Yes.
That was a big moment.
I think actually our friend Sonny was actually in there, I believe.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Did
China.
Trish Stratus ever do Playboy?
Don't know that. I don't think so, though.
Yeah.
I feel like she was not that I would say, but like in their mind, like she wasn't going to do that.
Yeah.
I think.
Famously, I said that. Sonny's the first person I ever masturbated to, and then we almost did a case season on her.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's the first person you ever masturbated to?
Yeah. I remember.
Really?
Yeah. I printed off the pictures and I passed them around the school, I remember, and I got in trouble for it.
Bad boy.
Yeah.
Hello. They
That's
loaded
like-
up?
Yes.
What's that?
I was gonna say, is that something
Hello.
you remember? The first person you masturbated to?
To what?
You remember who they
Do
are?
I? No, I was thinking of it.
Same, no.
No, I can't think. No. I mean, I remember there was a teacher in my grammar school, and that was like 5th or 6th grade. And I think that was who it was. Yeah, he was a good guy. Hello. What's up? What's going on?
I have a question for Kirk, and I have a question for Dave.
Okay, go ahead. You can ask me
Kirk.
first. Yeah. Well, okay.
How was your shower in Portland at the hotel?
When was the last time you were arrested for drunk driving, John? Out of curiosity.
I was drinking Saturday night when I saw you.
That's true. I saw you were the last person I spoke to when I left that bar, John. You seemed like you. Who were you with?
I was with Blind Owl.
What a duo. How was the? Did you enjoy the show itself?
It was excellent. It was the best show I've ever been to.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Well, good. Well, hopefully, you see you at the next one. Did you actually? Do you have a question for Dave?
I
You
just
ask-
hung up on him.
Oh.
Thought you were done. Sorry. He was the first person I saw, so thank you, John.
Well, the thing about the shower, if I may say at the Aloft, I don't know if you have the same experience. It took a while for it to get hot.
I don't like that.
I did not have that experience.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
So I started it up and got in there. Not even with the arm thing.
Yep.
It was taking forever, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, because the shower thing didn't work, I was just gonna get a different room. But then I figured it's probably a hotel thing. Good AC, hot shower, clean. It's not asking a lot.
I don't know.
But then they got hot. To their credit, it did get hot. Hello.
Good morning, boys. It's time for this week's episode of Who Has the Biggest Clit.
Okay, yeah. I had a feeling we were going to, Good morning.
March Madness edition.
Uh-huh.
The finals are right there in the studio.
Okay.
Julie or Bri. Now, going into this, Bri obviously is about a 22.5-point favorite.
Yeah. Okay.
And poor Julie is day-to-day with about 4.5 pounds of dried cum on her back.
I don't think that's true. That's true.
Again.
I don't think that's true. So you're asking me, is he still on?
He's still there.
You're asking me who of the two
Yes,
I believe
sir.
has a bigger clitoris? Clitoris? How do you say
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's
I say clitoris.
hard T or soft T?
It's like the Taurus, like a Ford Taurus. That's how.
Oh,
I
okay.
say
So there you go.
Tomato, tomato.
Dave, you go first and I'll think. I got to think about this.
Well, I was just going to suggest to you that maybe it wouldn't be an appropriate question to answer right now.
Why is that?
I just think it's a little,
I'm fine with it.
a little aggressive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me answer the question then.
Yeah, I think
What
that's
is the
best.
question?
I'm curious.
I wouldn't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough one to guess.
You're defending you think Bree's uncomfortable with the question?
Maybe.
You uncomfortable with the question, Bree?
Oh no, I mean,
I figured probably not.
Yeah.
The whole thing, I don't think how would I fucking know?
No, I know.
it's not like Howard Stern where you're asking us to show it on. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think we'll be doing that.
That's fine.
I'm,
yeah, I think
I'm
we're
all set
okay.
with that. But
Okay, fine, fucking prude. I guess you're not in Stoughton. You know what, Dave? I'll say it's a tie. How's that?
Oh, good
Okay.
answer. Great
It's
answer.
all gigantic.
Yes.
gigantic,
Big tie.
huge.
Gigantic. Oh, God.
Hello. So calling double
Hey,
standard.
Kirk,
If there-
congratulations
if there were
on
two,
a...
one second. Thank you very much. But I appreciate it. If there were two guys in here and he called and said who has a bigger penis,
Oh, he would never stop
No
you.
question whatsoever.
total
Yeah.
pussy. This is what I made fun of
question.
fucking manners
I
about.
think Dave has the biggest
right?
clit.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're the same as Montana.
Just try to protect the brand. Just try to protect the Kirk Minihane brand. That's all.
Go ahead. Hello. Yes.
Yeah, Kirk, I was just going to say congratulations on a successful live show over the
Thank you.
weekend.
Thank you.
And I live in Bedford, and my wife saw you out walking the doggo this past week. And it sounds like Clydesters on the Big Ev diet.
Oh wait, hold on. This isn't nice because you know what? The vet said that Clyde needs a little bit of weight, and you don't like. Why are you making fun of Clyde? I bet your wife's a fat cunt pig. What do you have to say about that, Bedford boys? You still on?
He is.
What do you have to say about that? How's your fat wife doing?
No, I mean
No, how fat is your wife?
No, she's quite thin, Kirk.
No,
quite
after
thin.
she
You know, a lot of running in this
after she
household.
fired those kids out, she couldn't lose that fucking weight. Leave Clyde alone. That's not nice to say about the Clydester.
Poor
He's battling
Clyde.
weight. I'm sure your wife is lovely, but leave the Clydester alone. He's in middle age now.
What type of dog is Clyde?
He's a mutt. He's adopted. He's got a bunch of different things.
Cute. Is he big?
I guess. And
He's
now I
not
guess
getting enough exercise?
No, he walks all the time. He likes.
yeah.
Here's the thing, okay? I've gotten soft on Clyde as I've gotten older. First, we had a complicated relationship, but now, like, if I'm making a sandwich, I will throw him a piece of cheese or a piece of ham because I feel bad for him. He likes it. It makes him happy.
Yeah.
Dog.
Now he's begging for it. Gets annoying, so you give him more.
No. He's good about it. Now,
That's a great name.
That was his name.
Yeah.
There were Bonnie and Clyde were the two dogs. One went to Maine, and then we got Clyde in 20. My mom was still alive. I remember that. 2015, 16. First of all, how about the psychopath, his wife, watching me walk a dog and then call? I mean, it's just not appropriate. These fans are not appropriate. Hello.
As we're finding out.
Hey, Kirk.
Hopefully his wife gets pancreatic cancer.
Great show. Great.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
jeez. Oh, dear.
Sorry. Well, I'm just saying. I mean, really, to make fun of Clyde. The dog.
Some things are off limits.
Can't make fun of dogs.
Yeah, you can't make fun of
That's
dogs.
that's not cool making fun of dogs.
They're the only ones who don't, or whatever the hell Jerry said when Toby died.
Oh.
And thanks to Jerry, by the way, who
Yes.
unknowingly, I think, contributed to the show.
Yes,
Yes.
Unknowingly.
Go ahead, buddy. Yeah.
Hello. Great show, Kirk.
Thank you.
My first time going.
Oh, good.
Phenomenal birthday celebration. Probably the best birthday I had. I was in the balcony, center balcony, and do you know how close you were to like the edge?
That's where I live, man. Every day.
I mean,
I didn't think I was that close. I actually didn't think I was. Honestly,
you
I've
were
been.
close.
You know how much closer I was at the Wilbur? Like, not even. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
Like the Wilbur was stupid.
I was
right?
worried.
Yeah,
about
the
it.
Wilbur was dumb. That was dumb.
Maybe.
There was plenty of room here.
At any point, any one of those drunken idiots could
I
have
know.
turned and bumped into you, and you would have literally had to use that coffin.
People would have caught you.
Yeah, they would have caught me. That would have been fun.
That was you are a crazy mofo. That was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much, and thank you.
Okay, thank you. Oh, you see your dog's getting fat.
Oh,
Can't
poor
even talk
Clyde.
back. You can't fight back. Be one thing you said is something a human being, Dave. I would never say about your dog.
Never.
If I ever criticize, I've criticized everything in your. Never your dog.
Never my dog.
No.
Yeah.
You know your boundaries.
I try to. Hello. They load up?
Yep.
You're on with Bri and Julie and Dave and myself. Good morning.
Hey everyone, congrats on the live show, Kirk.
Thank you.
That was my first live show. I just want to thank you for all your hard work. It was great. I
A lot
was
of
actually
first-timers,
the
Dave, I
guy
think.
that caught them. I was actually the guy that caught the monkey mask. So that was
congratulations.
I'm jealous.
Two rows and two rows.
I gave the golden putter away, Dave.
What?
Yeah.
You did? I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
I gave the golden putter away.
Where'd you
Good
get that
guy.
to?
Threw it when the show's over. I threw it in the crowd. I don't know.
That looked dangerous when you threw it.
I was gonna say
Okay.
that you threw the putter into the crowd.
I
Oh,
saw
it
it.
was like a soft.
It was right in
soft,
front
like
of me.
you lobbed it, yeah.
Yeah, that has to come back home.
That's okay.
Next live event, that's coming
That's
back.
fine.
Yeah.
I'll have more.
When you're gone, and we need that for Minicon. It
you
needs to
gonna
be
sell that?
It needs to be in our possession.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bri will be at the when I'm retired, Bri will be at the Minicon. She'll be like 3 things removed from Playboy. She'll be oh, this one's new. It's great. Oh, this is gonna be the one. My dad loves this one. If you told your dad, that's probably not a great one to say to your parents, like, no, this is more respectable. It's Playboy. That probably
That's-
doesn't.
yeah, exactly.
You think that doesn't help the argument?
No, it helps.
No, I think it helps. Yeah.
You think it helps if you're saying to your dad, no, I'm on Playboy now?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
You think
Because
so,
when I
Dave?
told my dad I was doing it, I said, "Oh, it's just photos," and he goes, "It doesn't matter. It's a porn site." So I think it's like people's interpretation.
You know what
of it.
Playboy is?
No.
It's classier. It really is.
I know, but I mean, as a dad, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely different.
I support
However,
it.
it's-
I'm all for it. Do whatever you
yeah,
want. But
yeah, I
what's
think
that?
his opinion would stay the same regardless. It wouldn't change too much. Either one.
You want me to talk to him?
If you want, yeah.
That could probably help. I think maybe.
Definitely could.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is he available on
Bridge the
Friday?
No kidding. Hello, yes. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, my father actually really wanted the putter, and he just so enjoyed himself that night. Like he might have been the oldest guy there. He's 72, and it just totally exceeded his expectations and mine for that matter. And I think I've just full on converted him from old EEI listener to like who remembers you to like modern day Minifans.
Well, let's hold a parade for him then.
Yeah. I just want to make a quick observation. I've never seen you in person, obviously. I have a really specific, you look like if Randy Orton and Jim Montgomery had a baby.
I don't know
and
who Jim
Randy
Montgomery
Orton
is.
dominated, and the kid, the coach of the Bruins.
Oh, okay.
And looks like Randy Orton dominated, and the kid just never smiled. That's I don't know.
Interesting.
Thank you very much. I don't know. Yeah. Hello.
How's Harry feeling about WrestleMania this weekend?
We had a brief talk about it this morning.
Yeah.
We're going to bet on a bunch of stuff. He is just not feeling this Cody Rhodes thing. It's just not happening. He feels it's just.
Well, because he's right. It is orchestrated.
Well, it's all orchestrated. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It feels like when they
Forced.
do that.
Yeah.
You can bet on.
Well, he and I are betting.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. I showed him a couple of videos from the show, and he was like, "These people are losers. He's like they're here to see you sing. Like
he gets it.
We are.
He's so ironic. He's so funny. He's so cool. So edgy. Jeez. He's got his MCAS today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that stings.
He has to chew gum during it though.
That's good.
But is that bad though? Because he's kept playing about. I'm like, but it's like it doesn't matter how he does on it.
No, it's just not fun. It's not a fun day.
I never did that. Did you
I
do
did
that?
that.
So I think that's our age. Right?
I was like the first.
Okay, so you did it, Dave.
Yeah, I was early in it too.
It's
Yeah,
2
we're the
days?
same age.
So it's like state.
Yeah.
It's like state testing for all the. Yeah. It's 2 days, is it? Or
Well, I didn't live. We didn't. They didn't do it when I was in Harry's age. We did it when I was in high school.
Okay.
Right.
That's when it started.
That was at Bill Ricker High.
Yeah.
Okay. You survived all the. You got through all the gunshots and all the security things that day to take the test at Bill Ricker High.
It was not like that. It's a dump. I mean, it's new
No,
now.
you were at the old one, right?
Yeah.
The new one is awesome.
So
It's
nice.
Crazy. Jesus. Hello.
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 Goodbye.
You gonna see Bruce on this tour, Bri?
That's like the one thing I was willing to like sell my body for, like more than usual, I guess I should say. But I was like, I've never done a sexual favor like for something, but I would have done that for tickets. But no, the prices were astronomical.
They're not bad at MetLife the week before, a few days before Labor Day weekend. They were pretty cheap.
Yeah, the stadium ones will be cheaper because so many. They have to sell them. Yeah. And I think even if you get closer and closer to the show, I think you'll be able to get them for a decent price. I think you're going?
I'm not. I was thinking about it, but I might go on vacation the next week. I got to figure it out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to see Taylor, though. So
At Foxborough or at
MetLife?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Some guy offered me to go and to the show in Detroit with him this week the other night.
The Taylor show?
No, Bruce.
Oh, Bruce.
Yeah.
You're going to Taylor, right, with your daughter?
No, I'm not going. No. She's old enough now. If she goes, I'm not going with her. See Taylor Swift.
This last one was good though. Did he
Great.
go for the full 3.5 hours?
It was like
did he do-
$250.
That's pretty good.
But it was great.
So,
It was
yeah.
fucking great. She sounded awesome. It was a great show. My guy Kyle hooked me up. Colleen screwed it up, but my guy Kyle came through. True or false?
This is a hell of a run for Dave Cullinan right now.
What are you talking
hell
about?
of a run for me.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Robert Devine's having breakfast somewhere today.
Sure.
Hello.
Hey, poor Clyde. He shouldn't have to put up with that shit. That's ridiculous.
Really?
Kirk, I just want to thank you. We had a great night. I brought my wife to the show, who's obviously not, in on the joke or whatever. She had a great time.
Okay.
We were up in the balcony, and you made us feel like we were right down in the front row, the way you were up there. It was just great night had by all.
Just give and
it was
give.
nice to see Justin.
It was. Justin looks good.
He looks great.
One of
He
the
looks happy.
funniest lines from your show, I think, is just a throwaway line. Probably like a year ago, you came in one Monday and you're like, "Hey boys, how's it going? Anything exciting happen over the weekend?" And Justin's like, "Well, my grandfather died. I guess that's kind of exciting." And from then on, every time somebody tells me somebody died, I'm like, "Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
What happened?"
There you
And
go.
it's just a little inside joke.
Well, thanks for coming. I appreciate you had a good time. It was good. Great to see Justin. Seems
Love
good.
Justin.
Like I
Seems
like
really
Justin every once. I think we can, if you want. Obviously, everyone wants to be part of it, but I think every few months. And I think he was excited to see Dan do that too. I think.
Yes. Yeah. He was.
That was
he
great.
was cracking up.
That worked out well. Quiggs did a great job, and Dan too. Quiggs did a great job producing that. So thanks to him. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. Great show.
Thank you.
You mentioned it earlier that Montante pissed his pants. I can
heard this.
confirm.
You know
he
this,
had a
Bri?
huge fucking wet spot.
I saw pictures like this. Yeah. He
I
just
didn't see
pissed
that.
his pants. It does
And
not surprise me. I mean,
This weekend?
yes.
I confronted at the show.
Oh no.
Yeah. Go ahead. You
I
confronted him?
confronted him about it, and he pretended that it was a part of the show. He tried to play it off.
I could tell you it definitely wasn't part of the show.
Yeah. It wasn't in the script.
No, we weren't using Montana. Again, it's just not reliable because I knew he'd be drunk.
He was in the beer line the entire show.
I believe that. That I do believe. The man has an illness. I can't blame him for that. It's a sickness. We can't make fun of him. I think Tim stayed sober for the pre-show, right?
He sure did. Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Yeah. He was
How'd that go?
He looked like $1 million. I think it went well.
Yeah.
It was good.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
He did. He definitely did. I
Yeah.
love his suit.
That was a nice suit. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Uh-oh.
I have two questions for Julie, and I have a question for Bri.
Okay. Go ahead. Ask away.
Julie, do you ever rub your nipples when you see Blind Mike on your phone screen, or no?
No, I haven't, but I might now.
It's a good idea.
Second question, would you ever motorboat Bri, or no?
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, if she asked.
Bri, how many penises can you fit in your mouth? Do you know?
That's an appropriate question. That's just not an appropriate question.
I mean, I've only tried one at a time, so I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
As always, Kevin.
It's good to hear from him. I was picturing he's probably got like a 2-year-old daughter he watches full time while she's watching friggin' Dora the Explorer right now with her headphones on. He's just sitting there on hold for 30 minutes. And now he's just back to being a regular dad. All right, let's go.
Back in the office.
Jersey Mike's for lunch today? Hello. Which is a good
Hi,
sandwich.
Kirk. Unbelievable show.
Yes. Thank you.
Real estate queen of New York. You were awesome on Friday. Very cool to hang out with.
She's the real star, that's for sure.
No.
Right, Dave?
Should have seen it.
question.
I wish you
Planted.
could have.
He calls her planted now. Okay.
So I was surprised you came into the hotel. Usually your thing is you're on Route 1 before the music stops. What brought you to come into that?
6'5" piece of gold, Stephen Rowe Robinson. He said, "Hey," he said, "Let's get it." He said, "You want to get a drink?" I said, "Sure." And we went up to the thing and we just sat there. We talked to people for a few minutes and I got out of there, but it was good.
Yeah, it was awesome. A lady asked me when you walked in because the whole place, went nuts.
They did. That's
She's
true.
like,
That
"Who
was
is
very
this guy?"
nice.
And I was
Yeah.
just like, I'm not even. But yeah, it was great. But I got Montante back to Massachusetts. I'm the one who gave him the ride.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
He's,
good of you.
Safe and sound. Yep.
Oh, thank God. Thank God
Yeah, it
for
was
that.
great. I just shit on Cullinane the entire ride, just asking him like, "What the hell is Dave thinking?" half the time. So I get to pick his brain. It was cool.
There you go. Well, thank you very much for liking the show. I don't care if you brought Montante back. Honestly. Do you live near Montante?
I think he lives down in Seabright, so it's like not too far from me.
Okay. You haven't spent no time with him other than, like, you haven't hung out with him at all?
No.
No, okay. Yeah. Hello.
Oh,
Good morning.
so I bought your milk and cookies and I left them outside because I was too nervous to give them to you. So I just gave Dave the honey. And that was weird anyway.
It
So
seemed, you were in the very front row. It seemed like you were.
first thing
It
you
seemed
say
like,
to me-
it seemed like you were having a very good time at the
the
show.
first
You were
thing
in
you
the very front row. It seemed like you were enjoying the show a lot.
Kirk, I've been to all, I don't like you acting as if I've never been to one of your live shows.
How many
I've been to
times? How many
every
times
one
have I
of
said?
your
How
live
many times have I said that you were? I appreciate you were in Mississippi like 50 times.
I know you do. You have to. I'm always like one of the most hyped people at the live show.
It was very nice to see you. We
All
took a
right,
picture
thanks.
at the VIP. That was
Why did you make me stay away from you? And you shook like everybody's fucking hand.
because you actually do smell.
Oh, fuck you.
You do. You
Get
smell.
out of here.
You smell.
That's not. It's not real. It's not real.
okay,
Is
well-
it weed? Because I don't smoke weed.
I don't know what it is, but you have. I don't think you shower much or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he handed me something, which was strange.
Yeah, people are handing me gifts. It was very nice.
Yeah.
Hello.
You know when they say when people are sick and they're dying and then they just wait until they see somebody in particular before they finally pass along?
Mm-hmm.
Now I know why I did not die last month. That show was fucking amazing.
Well, thank you, Tim. Yeah, we put a lot of work into it. We pulled it off. We pulled it off, Dave. I would say I give myself 33%, you 33%, and you said probably Julie 33%.
No. Yes.
Is that, yeah.
Yes,
You said that she
definitely.
was.
Yeah.
What was she saying, Tim? 1 second. What was she saying like about her role in the show versus like what I did?
Well, it was always a lot of like, Kirk was kind of confused at what I should say on the
Yeah,
stage, so I gave him
Improvised?
some ideas.
Oh, yeah.
and, you know,
I did
we
not
kinda-
say that.
Yeah.
figured
I read your lines verbatim.
You did do a good job. You did a very good job.
Like he didn't know if he wanted to use me twice, but I told him like I could be effective.
I
during
did
the
not
Family
know.
Feud segment. It would make sense.
She
People
wanted to do a
love the
duet.
Yoshi
One of
thing.
the songs she requested, she wanted to do a duet, I think, right?
Yes, she
maybe
did.
next time.
Yeah.
What's that, Tim? What else, Tim?
Just two quick things. One, I saw Steve late night, and he had the most Steve drink I've ever heard of. I think it was called a sarsaparilla or some shit.
Okay.
It was like a mixed drink. I don't know. And then I did see that. So as far as that toilet is concerned,
yes,
I did see a pregnant woman going into the bathroom early in the show, and then when we were leaving the show, she was not pregnant anymore.
She have a miscarriage? Is that
I
what?
want to check that.
Could be. That would make some sense.
Jesus.
I thought I saw a finger or two in that picture.
Oh my God.
All right, well, that makes some sense, I suppose. Thank you, Tim. Good to see he's healthy and feeling well. Did you meet him?
I wish I did. That I was just thinking when he called. I
didn't know he was there. Did
I
you?
didn't
Dave?
either. No.
I was looking for him on Friday night, but they said he wasn't going.
Well, yeah, somebody told me he wasn't going at all, but no, I'm glad he was there. Hello.
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 I have two questions for Dave Cullinane and one question for Julie.
Okay, go ahead.
Dave, do you think Bri is attractive?
Bri is an attractive woman. Yes.
Where would you blow your load on, Bri?
Well, again, this is your.
I'm a respectable guy.
Yeah, this is not.
I mean,
this is not. It's inappropriate.
It's a question in all cases. I wouldn't blow it on their back. I'll tell you that much.
That's fair.
Julie trying to rationalize it while signing autographs at the bar.
I didn't.
Can you put seaweed in my diet cookie? Thank you.
No. Clyde, Clyde, don't do this.
Please feed me seaweed.
Jesus, Clyde. I mean, what are you doing, buddy? Poor Clyde.
I'm hungry.
He's not that excitable. He's a pretty laid back dog, honestly. He's a good guy. He's just trying to get through life like we all are. Jeez. What do you think thanks for the call. So let's say there are 1,500 people there. If you let's say you times that by what the National Institute of Health, whatever, says should be the ideal weight. How many pounds overweight do you think the audience was? 100,000 pounds overweight?
200,000 pounds.
There were some big guys at that show, big guys. Let's get our shit together here.
Yes.
Wait, life is too short.
Yes.
Hello.
I got a two-part question for Dave Cullinane.
Okay, he's here.
Dave, how many times have you masturbated since the live show? And during said masturbation session, did Steve Robinson's tweet praising you come into the equation at all?
Why is this show in the last month or two taking such a sexual turn?
It's Kevin. It's Kevin.
Oh, Kevin kicked it off?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dave.
That's it. No masturbation. No masturbation.
No
since the
masturbation.
live show. Yeah.
All right. We have any calls?
No calls.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
Okay, we're done. All right. Good. Excellent. We should
I'm
talk.
kind of curious though now,
Oh,
Dave.
okay,
Where would you come though? It's like the Family Feud question. Like if you had to choose a spot, obviously not on the back.
You're saying you're removing the traditional spot, you're saying?
The stomach.
Well,
yeah, because
really?
it's the easiest thing to wipe. It's the easiest thing to clean.
But why not the tits?
Yeah, I feel like there's no sexual
Well, the
excitement with the
tits.
stomach.
I mean, it could be the tits too.
I think the
It's
guy's at
same
that point where he
premise.
doesn't even really care. He just once you cross that
First
line.
of all, what do you mean doesn't care? I do care.
No,
Wherever is the easiest to clean it.
Well, I'm saying at that point you're not thinking, you're just releasing.
But I would.
There's a line you cross when you're, say, pleasuring yourself where you couldn't stop from ejaculating if you wanted to.
Okay. Yep.
So at that point you're not like, geez, oh well, this is a good spot or that's a good spot.
No,
it's
but
already predetermined in your head.
But it's predetermined. Yeah, predetermined where you're going to go
Yeah,
in your head.
yeah.
So
You know,
I
audible,
think,
I'm saying.
To me, the classiest place would be the stomach or the breasts, just because that's easy to clean. I think that makes total sense, as opposed to
How about your own
the
hand?
gymnastics that
How
Julie
about your
has
own
to do
hand?
every night.
No?
He can help me wipe it off.
If that's what she wanted, I'd be open to that. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
I don't
spitballing.
love the idea, but
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh, also Miltons. We should thank them. We gave them a great read during the show too, the live show. I saw a lot of people were wearing Miltons, which is very nice. The store for men, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, of course, Burlington Mall, South Shore Plaza, Braintree. Get all your clothes. Go to Miltons.com. Those three great locations, as I said. Buy one get one free. Suit event still rolls on. And can't thank them enough. Again, a bunch of people were talking about it. And I do like seeing at those live shows. The audience is still listening to the reads, which is nice. Seems to me, I don't know.
I agree.
Because I'm going alone here on this radio.
Absolutely.
Yes, I agree.
Solo show.
Yeah, no.
The
We did
store-
miss Bill, but he had plans, unfortunately. But
Hey, this speaking of Clyde, he did.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
So we thank those guys. They're the greatest. Go to Miltons.com, please, right now, or their three great locations.
some dude was wearing the exact same Milton's. Why am I blanking on what the shirt I had on, the sweater type of thing I had on? Yeah.
I did
Same
see that
shirt.
in the VIP, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Not purposely, though.
And I gave him tickets to that. So
To the VIP.
I gave him tickets to the show.
Just handing out tickets.
Courtesy of Steve Snell.
Oh, yeah, he didn't show up, huh?
He didn't come. He sent me his tickets and he said, give it to a fan who really wants to go the night before.
Did not show up.
Yep.
That's sad.
I thought that was a nice gesture by
Was it?
Snell.
Yeah.
Not really. Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
I didn't really care. Did you care he wasn't there?
I like Snell.
I'm worried
I like
about his
Snell.
mental health.
Right. And
So am I. But I'm saying I didn't during the show, you're like,
Oh,
boy,
you mean
we're
for
still-
help and stuff like that? No, we didn't need help. Any
No, we
help?
had plenty of volunteers for that.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, what else? Anything else?
No, nothing.
No?
Did you see that picture of Dave Portnoy's toes? I was like,
No.
He tweeted it, and I was like, Kirk,
I did not.
throw up.
No. When was this?
Oh, just like last week sometime. He like dropped something on his toe and like broke it or something.
Oh, he did? He's always little injuries like that. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. I
That
saw
was
you.
like a subject at the show. Is like people were like, you can't wear open-toed shoes
No.
around. Really, like not.
I hate
It's
feet.
that
I
bad.
hate feet. I hate them. I hate them. If you would have had to leave today. If that, yeah.
That's what they said. Like even in sandals, like it's that bad.
You have to leave. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I know. It's not your. It's a me thing. It's one of
You were
mine.
around the foreplay guys though, and there were some feet when you did the show with them
When?
last. Like
Oh, at the Wilbur.
yeah,
Yeah, it was a summer. Summer, like, there's not much you can do with the summer. Like today, you wouldn't want to wear them anyway, would you?
No, I just was thinking though, like I would have to put like a towel over them. Like is
Yes.
that how
we
it's
had-
really?
I think so. It seemed like it was pretty close. The weather was so bad the other night. I think it would cut a break. I think I didn't see any.
no, it was really bad.
Yeah. Well, not as bad as they were saying, but yeah. So anyway, what's going on? What do you got coming up? Anything? When will we see you again?
I don't know.
When are you back in these neck of the woods? Probably not soon, huh?
I mean, I'm here. I come back in 2 weeks because I'm going one last ski trip up in Maine, actually.
Oh, nice. That's good.
And I come back, and my family's here, and there's always something.
Good. All right. We'll see you soon, I hope. Well, Dave doesn't, but I do.
Julie doesn't understand why we don't go to her.
I did
Like,
not.
Why don't we bring the show to her
She said that to
once
you?
a month? Is what her
He's
and her
such
crew
an
were thinking.
asshole.
Is that true?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah. Fucking believable. Jeez, the diva. God. So, Bri, promote away. Last shot here. We're wrapping this thing up. Promote whatever you want. Go for it.
I mean, Bri Hunter OnlyFans. Obviously, there'll soon be a Playboy page.
When you say soon, when are we talking? These perverts are going to want to know.
In the next couple weeks, I'll
Oh,
announce
that's
it.
soon. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
on
it's a bad call,
Instagram, Twitter, Bri Hunter, one
Okay.
word.
Yeah.
And then I am getting my own podcast back up again. So
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. When's that good? Any idea?
I think same thing within the next month. All of my old stuff though is still, again, if you just go onto YouTube, all of my old podcast and my
it's
old
up?
MMA stuff is still there. Yeah.
We do MMA as well?
Yeah.
Oh, like a fan of it, you mean? Or
Yes, I don't compete.
you
yeah,
never
no.
participated in it?
No.
Okay. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Oh, so you're into that. Boy, Barstool should have hired you. Clemmer. Jesus. No?
She definitely. They do have people covering MMA, and actually, I think MMA sponsors a lot of Barstool stuff. Like
I think so,
UFC.
right?
Yeah, there's a good partnership. With Barstool.
Well, yeah, now that they're trying to Barstool is trying to be like the sponsor of certain fighters, like Patty Pimblett, and so
You're right. Yep.
Oh, that's that guy, right?
Patty
That's
the Baddie.
Yeah.
Meatball Molly.
Yeah, I don't know anything about them, but yeah, they're doing a lot of that, right? Huh. So was it when you lost? You just literally walk out of the building. That was it.
Yeah, I mean, I asked if I could hang around for a little bit, and they were like, "No."
Oh, really?
So, yeah,
Yeah.
they were like, "So," and then that was kind of it. And then they said, "Go home and make some content, and we'll tag you." And it was weird. They never did though. Like they never.
That's
it was
strange.
kinda strange.
Because he got a job. Obviously, Chris did. The guy who won.
John Rich. No, he didn't win. Caroline won.
Yeah,
She
Caroline
won. John got a job.
Mm-hmm.
Danny got a job.
That girl that asked questions on the
Oh, yeah,
street.
she's
was-
terrible.
Danny.
She got a job.
Yep.
So 4 people.
No, and then Nadu, which I don't know if that like.
Oh, yeah,
I
Nadu.
feel like
Nadu
that
got
was
it.
already,
that was like
that was
gonna,
already gonna happen.
yeah.
But you're right though. It's 5 people out of how many were there?
12.
12.
Yeah.
Got jobs. That's crazy. Jeez. Are they? Was that over a year ago or no?
No, last June. I
Last
think?
June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was in the summer.
Yeah, last
You're gonna do it again?
I would think so.
Sponsored,
Probably.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
You try it again or no?
I mean, if they asked me to come back, I would. I know that they're trying to make the New York office more like comedy.
yeah.
Like they're trying
Kevin's
to bolster
do
that up.
Yeah.
So
Well, they have hilarious people.
Very funny. Very funny. Very funny. Reach out to Kevin. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? No, I don't know. So, all right. So go there and then you'll keep everybody updated.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Excellent. Thanks again, everybody. Thanks to you guys. The show was phenomenal Saturday. Cannot thank the people there enough. And, well, with one exception, the State Theater. And all the people, all the fans who were there was great. And as I said, everybody. So Wednesday afternoon, I don't know if I've ever done a show, Dave, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's an interesting development.
In any format.
That's a
How's
busy
it go?
day for you. That's just giving people more content left and right.
It's a triple header day.
We're
Give and
lucky.
give.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Wait till you hear me on Number the Brave. It's going to be pathetic. It'll be like these callers.
I'm definitely listening.
Yeah,
Laughing at
I'm
the
gonna
joke.
be recording a raw side. I'm gonna be
Oh,
recording.
you get the
that
pre-show
interview.
stuff, like the banter beforehand?
I want to see what they edit out of that podcast.
Like, oh, yeah, I mean, I was hoping for Jungle Land, but whatever. Like, it's fine. Yeah. All right, so we're back Wednesday with who?
Wednesday is acronym guy, I believe.
Okay, who everyone hates.
Yep, and then I think I forget the other guy's name. It's like Cheers or something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
it's a no-brainer.
What did you think of Max? Careful. If you speak that, he has enough power to get you killed.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It was an entertaining show because of like you guys had good banter, but I'm kind of biased against like, and I know you grew up wealthy, but like
it's unbelievable, Dave.
You know, I was a little like, what the hell? They make fun of me for like working hard, but like this guy does like nothing except like live off his mom. And
we don't make fun of you for working hard. We make fun of you for always like name dropping that you're working hard. Like, you know what I'm saying, Dave?
Yes.
Like, I'm in wherever. Or I'm staying at this hotel. Or I'm doing this.
It's actually an exhausting life, but thanks.
This guy, I could just tell you, this guy is. When I say this is the guy we had on Friday.
Yes.
Loaded, like capital, like real.
And he like tried to downplay it.
Yeah, I'm not talking like Kirk Minihane, like, oh, that's nice. You have a couple of houses, you have a Mercedes. I'm talking like real, like money.
Oh, of course. And he's like, oh yeah, like she just, paid for some of the months of my mortgage, or like, get the fuck out of here.
What did he say? She was in the electrical business?
Yes.
That's
She
true.
sure is.
Oh, it's like certainly true.
That'd be like saying, I don't know, whatever. Like, yeah, Tiger Woods, he's like in the golf industry, I think, isn't he? Or I think Elon Musk works at
he's in the automotive
industry.
industry.
I think Elon Musk works at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Like, no. This is like, holy shit. Like, endless money, too.
Yes.
And like
funding enemies.
I would say as tied into the Red Sox as anybody I've ever spoken to in my life. And I've talked to fucking, everybody.
Yeah.
This guy is Red Sox, plain and simple.
Oh, and you can see it if you want to, for sure.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
I'm sure you were getting a blizzard of stuff sent to you, huh?
Every day.
Unbelievable. All right, so we're back Wednesday with those clowns. So who's the second guy?
I forget his name. It's like his account was just like Cheers or something. I don't know. That was like his
Sounds
handle.
exciting.
Yeah, he'll be good. He'll be great.
Should be really good.
Mike will be back soon.
Mike will be back when? Next week?
Like Wednesday's show, I think. By Wednesday's show.
Well, I'm gone next Wednesday.
All right. So you will not hear Mike for a while.
A couple weeks off.
Yeah, you will.
It's good for Mike. I think Mike could use a break.
Yeah, so if
for his own sake.
If you want to do Sunday night, we got to find more people for that.
Yeah, Sunday night, Tuesday, I think. Well, Whitney is going to be in. All the shows. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll be fine. Who cares? It was fine. No, it was good today. We'll talk to you Wednesday. Goodbye.